as running, do you think that they could maybe expand this to a 10K? You think you'd do that?
Oh, yeah, they definitely could.
Okay, so maybe some ideas there. Anything else you wanted to say about the rodeo week? Anything that you've learned from being here a couple times?
Well, I mean, since I've been here and now today, back from 2012, the town has expanded. I mean, I love what they're doing. There's concerts like on Thursdays, Fridays. It's like a whole week-long event now. So absolutely love it. I think they've been doing a great job.
All right, can we get a yeehaw?
Yeehaw.
Back to you, Bob.
All right, thanks, Rustin. Yeah, we didn't get a yeehaw from you yet. We'll have to wait till after it's all over.
From me?
No, well, we got one from you, didn't we, Rustin?
No, I don't yeehaw. I just solicit them.
Okay. Sounds good. Hey, it's 26 minutes after the hour, and of course, we're bringing you the live web stream of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo, and you can go online, SheridanMedia.com. You can tell all your friends about it. Say, hey, we've got a live web stream, and you can catch some of the action of the Sneakers and Spurs as it's going on right now, and of course, we'll have the bed races, and then we'll have the parade itself beginning at 10 o'clock. So we got that all going on. Still plenty to go. We're going to take a break here from Main and Grinnell Plaza as we bring you live coverage of the 89th Annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade Friday. We'll be right back.
Gracie says, Wolf Auto offers the best financing, trade-in value, NADA pricing or less. A new car buying experience without the new car dealership hassle. See their almost new pre-owned cars online at wolfautogroup.com or stop by their Buffalo location on Highway 16 East. Check out their vehicles and find out how you can win gift cards to Winchester's and Dash In. wolfautogroup.com.
It's rodeo time, and Smith Valley Brewing Company in downtown Sheridan is saddled up and ready to go, literally for our first rodeo. Order up the brown bag special, a burger and tots starting at just $8. Mosey in for a meal with the family or enjoy the weather on the outdoor patio. Remember to try their new Dead Shot Sessionable IPA. Hearty notes of pineapple, tropical fruit, and a slight citrus finish. Get YO'd and live what you love at Smith Valley Brewing Company.
Canines on the Catwalk, Main Street to the Rescue. It's a fashion show with a twist at the YO Theater. See Sheridan's first responders and well-known local personalities stroll the catwalk with canine companions, wearing the latest fashions from Sheridan's Main Street retailers. Adoptable shelter dogs and Success Adoptions stroll the runway. Canines on the Catwalk, Main Street to the Rescue, Saturday, August 3rd. Get your tickets for this dog and cat shelter event now at wildtheater.com.
Sheridan Wild Rodeo, one of the biggest events in Sheridan.
Time for family, friends, and visitors from all over the world to come home.
The First Federal Bank and Trust family would like to extend a big welcome home to everyone. Community is the heart of First Federal. Managed locally, making decisions locally, and lending money locally.
First Federal is a true community bank, investing and giving back, sponsoring the nightly Indian relay races, the live coverage of the Friday morning parade, plus some fun rodeo trivia on SheridanMedia.com. So welcome home from First Federal Bank and Trust.
Sheridan Stationery is ready to help you select books for your summertime camping, porch, and hammock reading. For history lovers, we have fascinating new historical perspectives, including D-Day Girls by Sarah Rose, The Pioneers by two-time winner of the Pulitzer Prize and National Book Award author David McCullough, and finally, Rick Atkinson's new book, The British Are Coming. These authors tell history in a way that keeps you turning pages late into the night. See more on our Sheridan Stationery Facebook page.
Who wouldn't want to know what their home is worth in today's market? Michelle Todd with Best Real Estate here with another real estate tip. As an agent, I have information that allows me an opinion of property value. But let's be honest, the bottom line, the worth of your property is determined by what a buyer is willing to pay for it. The greatest frustration for agent and seller is an overpriced listing. If not priced within target range, your home becomes old news to most buyers. Before you buy or sell, call me, Michelle, at 675-BEST.
All right, we're back here on Main and Grinnell. More of the runners from the Sneakers and Spurs race as they bounce the cowbells.
Yes, that's part of that tradition of running and bicycle racing. Got to have the cowbells.
Yeah, you got to have more cowbells.
Yeah, you got to have cowbells.
Have cowbells.
Get those runners all fired up. Runners and walkers.
Yeah, and speaking of being by the cowbells, Rustin Burr's by those cowbells.
I'm a little far away from the more cowbell. But I'm actually a little further down the street now, Bob, with, remind me of your name?
Janina.
Janina. And this is kind of cool because, Janina, you grew up here, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. But as I understand it, you have moved away, and this is the first rodeo week you've had in 9 years?
Yes, that's correct.
So far, what have you noticed that's different?
Oh my God, the town has absolutely grown tremendously. There's a lot more art, a lot more culture, believe it or not, than when I was young. And Coffee Avenue has exploded. So it's definitely kind of a culture shock for me a little bit from when I grew up. But
Is there any rodeo week events that are happening this week that you didn't know of 9 years ago?
Not that I'm aware of immediately.
I'm not sure there is.
Yeah. So, I mean, we had the parade, we had the bed races. I don't remember the 5K completely, but, that might have been alcohol induced. So.
You got wyoed.
Yes, I did.
You're sure you'll get wyoed again today. So you're looking forward to the parade and then the bed races and the rest of the festivities today. What's your favorite part of just the rodeo performances?
The rodeo performances? Oh my gosh. I guess personally, I like all of it, to be honest with you, but I would probably say the bull riding is probably one of my favorites. The rodeo experience itself. And then, of course, when everybody's done and they all congregate down here for the street dance and stuff, it's a lot of interaction from different ages, different genres, and it's pretty cool.
Well, I guess that would be maybe the difference is that now and there's a lot more stuff happening in the evenings.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more stuff, more streets to block. One thing that definitely is different, the parade goes up Main Street and back down, and that is something new that I did not know.
That's new since 9 years. Wow. Yeah, because that's been for several years now. So, okay, and where do you live now?
I actually live in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Okay, so when are you coming back to Sheridan?
I'm not sure. It depends on my daddy.
Next year, rodeo week, right?
Next year is my 30th class reunion, so probably.
Okay, so we'll see you again next year.
Yes.
It was great to talk to you. Thanks for talking with us. Give us a yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
Back to you, Bob.
All right, thanks, Rustin. We're going to take a break. We've more here from Grinnell and Main Street as the Sneakers and Spurs race winds its way down. We'll be right back. Builders wants you to have a fun and safe rodeo weekend. And when you're thinking of building a home, a second garage, storage building, don't do anything without Sheridan's number one free false frame building and homes that talks about the Rodeo Builders. A-40 storage with their kiosk for rental. Talks about the winner, Myrna, what's her name? Storage.com. TrueBuildBuilders.com. Okay.
Summer skirts, pants, tops, and dresses in the night. Solids and prints, perfect for summer weddings or even backyard barbecues. You can also accessorize your summer look with jewelry in a variety of styles. Don't forget to check out the Bargain Bungalow, where you will find amazing deals on clothing. Keep cool and comfortable this summer with unique outfits from firms that parallel Sheridan's quickest trip around the world.
Get wild. Rodeo Week is here, and so is the ERA Carroll Realty Real Estate Guide. Check inside your Country Bounty racks all over town, or just go to SheridanMedia.com and click on the Country Bounty Flyers board to get the digital version. If you have friends or family looking for educate, saddle up and ride home with us. This is Stacy Staben and Teresa Bonnet Nelson with ERA Care Realty. Have a great rodeo week from all of us.
Ever ask yourself how the local folks attending the Wild Rodeo this week keep their shirts and jeans looking so sharp? It's easy. Many of them got their outfits cleaned and pressed at Martinizing Dry Cleaning. With their Green Earth cleaning process, your clothes leave soft and clean without any of those harmful chemicals. And their drive-thru makes pickups and drop-offs a breeze. Martinizing Dry Cleaning, 1360 Sugarland Drive behind Perkins. Stop today and ask about their VIP discount.
First Federal Bank and Trust would like to congratulate Myrna Loomis. Myrna won the $250 in chamber bucks in a random drawing of everyone that took the First Federal Bank and Trust Sheridan Wild Rodeo Quiz. We hope you had a great time taking the quiz and learned some interesting facts about our amazing Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Myrna said she never wins, but she did now. $250 in chamber bucks from First Federal Bank and Trust, your community bank. Get wild this weekend from First Federal Bank and Trust. Not that way to say it, but it's rodeo week. Bagels are fall in love with their grilled smokehouse on your choice of a panini grilled wrap or a grilled jalapeno bagel. Yippee-ki-yay! See ya at Bagels and Beyond, top rated by TripAdvisor 4 years in a row. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. You won't find better eats rodeo week than Bagels and Beyond, Coffee Avenue.
Hi, Joe Steger with Century 21 BHJ Realty, inviting everyone to come take a look at the Morrison Ranch subdivision. Sheridan's first lightning-fast fiber-optic smart home subdivision with tons of open space, fantastic mountain views, and shovel-ready lots starting at $86,000. Construction's already begun on several lots with smart homes coming to the market soon. Give Joe Steger a call at 763-2752 for a tour today.
Creating exceptional experiences, Century 21 BHJ, 101 South Main in Sheridan, Wyoming.
News Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
930 KROE. All righty, you can hear that. Yeah.
Well, the traffic has really picked up in the 45 minutes to an hour.
It really has that. Yeah, and that pick up, of course, the pancake breakfast is continuing, and our great broadcast partners this year, we can't say enough about them. We've got a great lineup, including First Federal Bank and Trust, and Marina Loomis, the big owner of the Rodeo Parade, First Federal put on, and on SheridanMedia.com, and you can get $250 in the game. She said she's going to get wild this weekend. That's right, exactly. So congratulations to First Federal Bank and Trust winner of the rodeo quiz. Our other great sponsors, Martinizing. So Trevor, get your britches clean.
That's right.
Yeah, Martinizing. All right? Keep them clean. You need clean britches.
Yeah, I do.
Sometimes not. True Builders, Sheridan's premier post-frame homes builder. I want to thank Jim and Brenda Haskett, a great sponsor. They've been a great broadcast partner with us with True Builders. Bagels and Beyond. They are open and ready for you, ladies and gentlemen. They got a quick drive-through, TripAdvisor, top rated 4 years in a row. Super fast drive-through. Bagels on. So after all the festivities here, grab some of their bagels and Beyond. And of course, Patriot, another great long-time broadcast partner with us. Shout out LaDonna and Mom. So they do a great job out there. Shout out to Krista and all the crew down there, Brian and Powerline Kubota. And we're Trevor's driving the Kubota Sidekick GA850. Righty.
Yeah.
I know. We don't let you drive anything.
That is a superior ride.
It's a superior ride. It is. Bruce Crawford and the team at C21. Hearing and Sound. We heard from Elizabeth and JT bright and early this morning, and they're a great broadcast partner this year. EBA Hearing and Sound. Smith Alley Brewing and Public House just down the road here, and it is their first rodeo, right? I love it when it's people's first rodeo.
It's cool.
It is cool. So, and Smith Alley Brewing and Public House, and the Canine Park. We talked with Jill and Moriarty, director of the Cat Shelter, and then Bert and Candace Kuntz. Are going to join her in that endeavor. Canines on the Catwalk, our great broadcast partners here for the 89th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Saddle up for the Wild Rodeo. So we're going to take another quick break. We got more guests lined up for you. Don't go anywhere.
Getting up early may be for the birds, but here at Smith Valley Brewing Company, our early bird special is from 11 to 1 on Sundays, and it includes a free pie, warm not included, with every order of our Black and Blue Burger. Join us on Wednesdays for our happy hour between 3 and 7 p.m., or take home your favorite water brew and a crowler. Smith Valley Brewing Company, where we invite you and the whole family to live with true love.
Heating, cooling, and refrigeration has proudly served the Sheridan and surrounding areas over 35 years. We pride ourselves in providing superior service that allows you to enjoy a cleaner and more comfortable living environment with a focus on HVAC, both residential and commercial. Refrigeration, we have more than 60 years of combined experience. Preventive maintenance for your AC clean furnaces. Allow us to take care of the most essential parts of your home. Call Lee at 674-7894. Together we can beat the heat.
All right, I love it. We have interviews lined up. Preston Burr's in the field, boy. There's a lot of people around him.
Sorry, we're here with Tom Thompson. I'm sleeping on it.
How are you doing today?
I'm well, Rustin. Thank you.
You're down here with Rodeo Week, and this year, you were on my show, Public Pulse, and we talked about it this morning too. That the PD, the Highway Patrol, and the sheriff, you guys have all made a really strategic plan on how to cut down on some gun violence.
Correct. We have. So we started off the rodeo, and so you see an increased presence of all three of those law enforcement agencies out in the community. Trying to make our presence known. Hopefully we can deter any of that drunk driver if it even happens just based by our presence. And it's starting off pretty well. I think we only had 2 DUI arrests yesterday in the 24-hour period of Thursday, which is a good step. We can knock that down to 0 the rest of the weekend.
You guys definitely that video that's circulating with you guys. You've been doing outreach through local media, and I will say that the buzz is around that it's not a good time to be drinking and driving in Sheridan, because you guys are out there and there's no tolerance for that.
No tolerance at all, just like any other day of the year. But there are so many opportunities to get another ride this weekend through what the bar owners and the police department have done with ride shares in town, taxis, friends, family, making a plan. There's just so many opportunities to not drive drunk that we shouldn't have any this weekend at all. There's so many opportunities.
All right, so you guys will be out and about. And just one last reminder to the folks, make a plan, drink lots of water, it's going to be hot, and, get wild responsibly, so to speak. Sheriff, any chance you'll give us a yeehaw?
Yeehaw! There you go.
Take that, Lieutenant Klatiska. Back to you guys.
All right. Thanks, Rustin, very much. And, that was a good one from the sheriff there. That was pretty good, that he get a good yeehaw. Maybe we'll get a good yeehaw out of Kevin Bailey from First Federal Bank and Trust after we're done talking. Are you going to give us a big yeehaw?
Yeehaw.
Good enough, man. That's good. I like it. I love it. Kevin Bailey, First Federal Bank and Trust, our great, one of our great broadcast partners. Hey, Myrna Loomis, $250 in chamber bucks from First Federal Bank and Trust. Our big rodeo winner quiz on Sheridan Media.
That's great. That was fun.
That was fun.
It's great you guys put that quiz together.
We had hundreds of participants in there. Myrna was the lucky winner of that. So it's great. So there's a lot going on. Boy, I tell you what, Federal Bank and Trust, Kevin, you guys are just unbelievable. Dude, the growth that you've taken. And first of all, congratulations jumping on the leadership role here in the last couple of years.
Yeah, thank you. And of course, when you talk about our growth, we got to mention Dave Ferris, our previous president. He's the one that really led the main part of that growth, and we're here to take it to the next step, the next level. So we're very fortunate to have had that growth and be able to here to support our community, and our community supports us. It's a great partnership.
Since your leadership role, Kevin, your main focus, community in the Sheridan community. Right. Main focus is being involved.
Right. Yeah. We've been here in Sheridan for 84 years. So next year will be our 85th anniversary. That's pretty cool. But we're based out of Sheridan. We kind of like to call ourselves Sheridan's community band, and we're here to take care of our community. They take care of us. It's a wonderful partnership.
You've assembled a great team there. We added on to what Dave was already doing, and then you added on.
We do. We have a great crew. Of course, Dave is still there.
Dave is still there.
We're very fortunate that way. He's working as a commercial, but yes, we have a wonderful crew. Of course, Chandra Ligursky has been with the bank for over 20 years. Our mortgage team. Kate Roush has been there for going on 40 years. That's amazing. We have 2 employees that have been there for going on 40 years.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Being a community bank, that's what it's all about, being involved. And you're certainly doing that, Kevin, with you and all your employees involved in various boards and committees and different things around the community.
Yeah, we try to be very involved. We actually allow our employees to earn extra vacation time by volunteering. So we try to support them in their activities. And
you guys sure to meet with you, right?
infiltrate the talk, Bob. I don't know.
I like it. So, Kevin, that home loan center right there in Coffee Avenue.
Yeah.
You know, people looking for home loans. Home Loan Center. That's why you have it there.
You know, and that's the heritage of our bank, really. I mean, the bank was really started 84 years ago to make home loans to our community, and that's always been kind of our underlying basis of it. It's our biggest team in the bank, and Chandler and her crew do a phenomenal job of making people's dreams come true.
That's what's up. There we go. The Montana one going on. So good to see you, Kevin.
Thank you, Bob.
And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a great partner with us on our broadcast.
And thank you guys so much.
All right. You bet. Thanks. Kevin Pam, President of First Federal Bank and Trust, committed to offering you financial excellence, if you will, your hometown bank. We're going to take a break unless Rustin's ready for something. No, we're going to take a break. He's on board right now, so we're going to take a break and we'll come back. We got more guests lined up. We got the parade queen up next.
Come take a look at the Morrison Ranch subdivision. Sheridan's first lightning-fast fiber-optic smart home subdivision with tons of open space, fantastic mountain views, and shovel-ready lots starting at $86,000. Construction has already begun on several lots with smart homes coming to the market soon. Give Joe Steger a call at 763-2752 for a tour today.
Creating exceptional experiences, Century 21 BHJ, 101 South Main in Sheridan, Wyoming.
Canines on the catwalk. Main Street to the rescue. It's a fashion show with a twist at the YO Theater. See Sheridan's first responders and well-known local personalities stroll the catwalk with canine companions, wearing the latest fashions from Sheridan's Main Street retailers. Adoptable shelter dogs and Success Adoption stroll the runway. Canines on the catwalk. Main Street to the rescue. Saturday, August 3rd. Get your tickets for this dog and cat shelter event now at yotheater.com.
Gracie says Wolf Auto offers the best financing, trade-in value, and ADA pricing or less. The new car buying experience without the new car dealership hassle. See their almost new pre-owned cars online at wolfautogroup.com or stop by their Buffalo location on Highway 16 East. Check out their vehicles and find out how you can win gift cards to Winchesters and Dash In. wolfautogroup.com 684-5979.
We are back, and we are graced by the presence of the Rodeo Parade Queen.
Oh, shucks.
Parade Queen. Parade Queen.
Where's your sash?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll work on that for next year.
You get that. You get
tiara.
That's right.
I think that'd be fitting because next year is going to be my last.
Is it?
Yes.
She announces her retirement right here.
I'm announcing my retirement. Anyone who's interested in taking on this job and a lot of others on the YO Rodeo board, you just call me.
All right. So we'll have you in here this year. Will we have you next year?
Yes,
so you'll be in
next year. I will be here, and I hope I have a trainee with me.
All right. There we go.
Very capable. Yes.
It takes a while to put all this together.
It
for
does.
the parade.
It does. Actually, soon after this week, we will start thinking about next year and theme and all kinds of things like that. Next year's fairly easy because it's the 90th year of the Sheridan YO Rodeo.
Right.
So we'll be centering all of our themes and activities around that. And then we just, once we have a theme and we choose a grand marshal, then we're just kind of off and running now.
Yeah.
We post the entry forms on our website, SheridanYO.com, beginning in March. And people can find them there. And in fact, people do find them in March, and they send them in early. So we appreciate that.
That's the best. That's the best of all worlds, right? When they get all things in early, you know?
Yes, usually.
You know? Yeah, usually. So let's talk about parade grand marshals this year. Chaps.
Chaps are a wonderful group of people that we have been partners with at the YO Rodeo and the Gold Buckle Club for many years. The Chaps folks come up and take care of our Gold Buckle Club room every day. They leave it sparkling clean, ready for the next big party to go on. We, in exchange, sponsor one of their adult students in Chaps, and so it's a great partnership. We have a lot of partnerships like that with the YO Rodeo, with the girls' school, the football team, the volleyball team, all kinds of other people. So yes, with Saddle Up and all they do with their riding therapy, we thought it was appropriate to have them be our grand marshals and just kind of shine the light on them and let people know what they do.
Yeah, there you go. Chaps are grand marshals this year, so that's exciting.
Also with them, they will have a float, and then the Powder River Percherons, who are a beautiful team, are here with them as well. So they're part of the Grand Marshal entry. And so you'll see them riding with Chaps. They're down getting hitched up right now, and just a really neat team that have been to Sheridan before, but not for a few years.
Our Native American friends joining us again this year?
Oh, absolutely. A whole bunch of them, and the crowd absolutely loves that.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's why they come down to the parade.
Yeah, yeah.
So we appreciate all of their pageantry, all the effort they go to bring their horses and a lot of people and their costumes, their music.
Linda, that's a lot when you bring time consuming to bring all that
It is,
down.
and we really appreciate all those people that bring horses to the parade because we want to keep it Western.
Right.
We don't charge anybody who has a horse entry. We don't charge them for that. We figure that they spend enough money getting their teams ready and getting them down here. And it's not easy to find a spot to even unload and bring their horses onto the route.
Right.
And, but it works. Everybody makes it work, and everybody's just really good about it. And, they show up, and then we all get to enjoy the parade.
All right. After next year, you'll get to sit on the sideline enjoying it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Next year.
You've done a magnificent job with the parade,
Oh,
Linda.
thanks, Bob.
You really have.
Yeah.
And
I just want to give a shout out, as always, to Century 21, not only for sponsoring the parade, but they really, really do a lot of work for the parade. A lot of our sponsors do that. I don't know if people realize that. It's not just about writing the check. We have sponsors that help us at the rodeo. The Century 21 folks help line up the parade. They help give out the parade numbers. They really work with me year round to make sure this thing comes off smoothly. And so I appreciate all of those folks.
Yep. We appreciate you. Thank you.
All right.
She announces her retirement. We're the exclusive on it. Thanks, Linda. Linda St. Clair. Make sure she gets out of here safely. We got a lot of wires hanging on the ground here, so got to be careful going in and out and there. So we are going to take a break for a little bit, and here on Main and Grinnell. And guess what's coming up, my friend?
What?
The bed races. Yes. How could you forget? They're lining up and giving them their pre-orders and a lot more. So we'll take a break here from Main and Grinnell Plaza, and coming up, the Beds Along the Bighorns bed races from the 89th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo Friday Parade. Along with Trevor Jackson, I'm Bob Grammons, and our entire broadcast team will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's rodeo time, and Smith Valley Brewing Company in downtown Sheridan is saddled up and ready, literally, for our first rodeo, and we couldn't be more excited. Stop in and tantalize your taste buds with our cowboys in kilts, Scotch ale, or a sweet Caroline. Order from our delectable menu with seating inside and out. Join us for our first rodeo at Smith Valley Brewing Company and Public House, 150 North Main, downtown Sheridan.
Ever ask yourself how the local folks attending the WYO Rodeo this week keep their shirts and jeans looking so sharp? It's easy. Many of them got their outfits cleaned and pressed at Martinizing Dry Cleaning. With their Green Earth cleaning process, your clothes leave soft and clean without any of those harmful chemicals. And their drive-through makes pickups and drop-offs a breeze. Martinizing Dry Cleaning, 1360 Sugarland Drive behind Perkins. Stop today and ask about their VIP discount.
Not that we need to say it, but it's Rodeo Week. Bagels and Beyond is the perfect place to grab a bite while you're out and about. Fall in love with their grilled smokehouse on your choice of a panini grilled wrap or a grilled jalapeno bagel. Yippee-ki-yay! See ya at Bagels and Beyond, top rated by TripAdvisor 4 years in a row. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. You won't find better eats Rodeo Week than Bagels and Beyond, Coffee Avenue.
Welcome back to Perkins. Having your usual?
Actually, no. I'm in the mood for something Southwest.
Like our Santa Fe shrimp omelet?
On second thought,
Got anything Italian?
Shrimp pasta primavera.
What about Cajun?
How's the Bayou shrimp skillet sound?
Tough choice. They all sound shrimply the best.
Put a tasty twist on summer with Perkins Limited Time Shrimp Menu, starting at just $7.99, only at Perkins. July 26th is Give Kids the World Pancake Day. Enjoy a free short stack and consider making a donation.
Happy Rodeo Friday. Hi, this is Elizabeth.
And I'm JT Kraft with EBA Hearing and Sound. It's Rodeo Week and time for family and friends to get together to celebrate one of the largest events in Sheridan.
EBA Hearing is proud to help sponsor the broadcast of this morning's events, and JT and I would like to wish you a happy and safe rodeo weekend.
EBA Hearing and Sound has been helping families in northern Wyoming for nearly 30 years. So if you or a loved one needs assistance in evaluating your hearing, please don't hesitate to call us for a free hearing consultation or go online to ebahearing.com.
Enjoy your rodeo weekend from the Kraft and EBA families. EBA Hearing and Sound, located in the Cottonwood Center in Sheridan.
Lee Heating, Cooling, and Refrigeration has proudly served the Sheridan and surrounding areas over 35 years. We pride ourselves in providing superior service that allows you to enjoy a cleaner and more comfortable living environment. With a focus on HVAC, both residential and commercial refrigeration, Lee offers 160 years of combined experience. Enjoy deals on preventive maintenance for your AC and furnaces. Allow us to take care of the most essential parts of your home. Call Lee at 674-7894. Together we can beat the heat.
All righty, we are back here on Main Street, Sheridan, Wyoming, and always joining us on the broadcast from during usually the bed races and the parade itself. Emeritus. You get that distinction.
What?
You get that distinction of emeritus.
All right.
You like that role?
Well, it means I did what I did before. I just don't have to go to all the meetings.
You don't have to go to
but I kind of go to the meetings as well.
I'm talking with Tom Ringley. He's a former Sheridan Wild Rodeo board member and emeritus, but I know you're pretty active emeritus.
Well, once you start supporting the YO Rodeo, you can't stop.
You don't really stop, do you?
It becomes a kind of lifetime, not commitment, but you just like to do it.
Right. And I know you like doing it a lot.
Right.
So, and
well, it's a great thing for Sheridan. So why not help out?
Yeah, exactly. Tom, been doing this for a while. Last couple nights, another great performances.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
We never go backwards. We're always going forwards.
We don't, do we?
It's just incredible. So we're really proud that the crowd showed up. Contestants really worked hard. It's just another great year for the Sheridan Wild Rodeo.
Yeah, it really is. This year, Dana Bowman wasn't flying in, but we had a couple other guys that flew in too as well. Valor skydiving duo, Jim Woods and Trevor Thompson, a couple of former Leapfrogs and retired Navy SEALs that they tethered the flag between them and came
right, absolutely. Before we just had to worry about one hitting the arena.
Now you got around two of them.
Two, but they're ex-Navy SEAls, and it's just remarkable. They just come in with precision landings and carrying the flag. It's really amazing for Americans that like to see the flag float down from 6,000 feet.
Warms your heart, doesn't it?
It does. Absolutely, it does.
It does. Warms your heart. And
you know what? I didn't see anybody kneeling out there either.
Yeah, no.
Everybody's up with their hats off, paying attention.
I know.
It's wonderful.
I think if you saw somebody, they might be on the ground all the way.
I agree.
But that's not going to be the case here.
No.
Nobody kneeling. So Tom's joining us for the broadcast today as well. We're still getting our beds lined up, put together. They're getting some instruction because safety comes first with the bed races.
And safety comes first with the rodeo as well.
Safety comes first.
That's the theme for all of us. You got to be safe as you can.
You do, and you got to have a safe rodeo. So absolutely. So Tom, hang tight. We're going to take another break as we bring you more live coverage from the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Friday morning activities here on Main and Grinnell. Our great sponsors include Century 21, BHJ, Heartland Kubota, Bagels and Beyond, True Build Builders, Martinizing Dry Cleaners, Canines on the Catwalk, Smith Alley Brewing Company and Public Halls, First Federal Bank and Trust, Lee Heating and Cooling and Refrigeration, and EBA Hearing and Sound, our great broadcast partners this year, bringing you Sheridan Wild Rodeo coverage. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More coming up. Don't go anywhere. First Federal Bank and Trust would like to congratulate Myrna Loomis. Myrna won the $250 in chamber bucks in a random drawing of everyone that took the First Federal Bank and Trust Sheridan Wild Rodeo quiz. We hope you had a great time taking the quiz and learned some interesting facts about our amazing Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Myrna said she never wins, but she did now. $250 in chamber bucks from First Federal Bank and Trust, your community bank. Get wild this weekend from First Federal Bank and Trust. True Build Builders wants you to have a fun and safe rodeo weekend. And when you're thinking of building a home, a second garage, storage building, don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's #1 premier post-frame building and homes builder, True Build Builders. Also, Woodland Park Storage with their kiosk for rental and payments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go to woodlandparkstorage.com, truebuildbuilders.com. Sponsors of this year's Friday morning Sheridan Wild Rodeo events.
Canines on the Catwalk, Main Street to the Rescue. It's a fashion show with a twist at the YO Theater. See Sheridan's first responders and well-known local personalities stroll the catwalk with canine companions, wearing the latest fashions from Sheridan's Main Street retailers. Adoptable shelter dogs and Success Adopt stroll the runway. Canines on the Catwalk, Main Street to the Rescue. Saturday, August 3rd. Get your tickets for this dog and cat shelter event now at yotheater.com.
It's been said that buying and selling real estate can be scary. It doesn't have to be if you have the right agent. Hi, this is Judy Holmes with Century 21 BHJ Realty in Buffalo. You don't have to worry about buying or selling your home because I'll be with you every step of the way. With Century 21 BHJ, you get the power and support of a large company with a local agent that you know and trust. So call me, Judy Holmes, at 217-2544.
Be obsessed with better. Century 21 BHJ, 238 North Main in Buffalo, Wyoming.
Getting up early may be for the birds, but here at Smith Valley Brewing Company, our early bird special is from 11 to 1 on Sundays, and it includes a free pint, worm not included, with every order of our burger. Join us on Wednesdays for our happy hour between 3 and 7 p.m., or take home your favorite local brew in a crawler. Smith Valley Brewing Company, where we invite you and the whole family to live what you love.
News Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
930 KROE.
All right, we are back here live. Sheridan Wild Rodeo Friday morning festivities. The theme of this year's rodeo. Tom Ringley, saddle up for the Wild Rodeo.
We're saddled up.
We're saddled up.
Happening.
I mean, we're about as saddled as we can get here.
We're in the middle of the ride.
We had a great honor talking with Will Rasmussen just a little while ago, and Devin Riley. We had them both on.
Right.
And it was just a great interview. Great to talk to both of them, and how demanding this sport is, not only physically in the arena, but the demands of the travel and all the things these cowboys and cowgirls go through.
I don't know.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
I can't imagine going down the road like they do.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. All the time.
Another stop on the way, but one of their favorites.
Tom, you've been known as the history man of Sheridan Wild Rodeo. You got some great history to talk about with Sheridan Wild Rodeo. And one we were just talking about off air before we came back on, talking a little bit about the parade itself and how it went the opposite direction that it does now.
The first parade in 1931, it went south to north. And I think it did that until about 1936, and then Movietown News. Remember Movietown News?
Mm-hmm.
They came to town to do a program on the rodeo, and the light wasn't quite right when it was going south to north, so they changed it.
South. Okay.
It's been that way ever since.
It's been that way ever since. 1931, they changed that.
Yeah, well, I think about 1934, 5, 6, something.
Right.
And it's been that way ever since.
There was a span in there too, Tom, where the rodeo didn't happen. Didn't during the war?
2 years.
2 years.
42 and 43, they didn't have it because of the war.
Yep.
And then it started back up again in 44. And then it was called the Bot-Sot Stampede.
Yeah.
For a few years.
Yeah.
And it was a shadow of its former self. But it gained momentum, and we have what we have today. But 1950s were an interesting time for the Wild Rodeo.
Yeah. Hang on, Tom. We'll talk more about the Wild Rodeo. We're going to take a break here, and so the bed racers make their way up on Main Street here, and they'll be racing down this way. And we'll take a break. Ron Richter is going to be joining us. Hopefully, Ron, you be safe, okay? Because he's going to be at the finish line there.
Safety first.
Safety first. That's right, Ron. So Ron's going to be. You know what? Later on, hey Ron. Later on. Ron's been snapping photos all morning long. Later on, Ron, we're going to have some great photos up on not only SheridanMedia.com, but share on our Facebook page too as well from you.
Yeah, definitely.
You got some great photos.
Yep.
All right.
I almost got ran over by a horde of runners.
All right. Safety first, my
Safety
friend.
first, yeah.
We'll check in with Ron here in just a bit as, again, the bed racers make their way up. I don't know if we have Trevor hooked in yet. Not quite. And Trevor hasn't quite. We'll get him squared away as Trevor is in the Heartland Kubota Sidekick. It's an XG50, 40 miles per hour, much faster than previous Kubotas we've had. Power steering, bed liner, 1,000-pound cargo in the back, four-wheel drive, independent suspension. This is the machine. And you know what, folks? If you're listening, not only can you watch the broadcast on SheridanMedia.com, we want you to tell all your friends around the country to tune into the broadcast. We have that going on live right now at SheridanMedia.com. Tom Ringley with Truman Jefferson joins us. Truman's going to be with us. Boogie, they call him, and join us on the broadcast during the parade. But we're going to about ready to get the bed racers underway. And as soon as we get Trevor hooked in, we don't know if he's quite hooked in yet. I'm sure I'll be told here by my IT folks, my producers, my Mr. and Mr. Producer. We got to ask the studio for hooked in, so we'll. I gotta switch over here. All right. Well, let's see if Trevor's there.
Hello.
Hey, Trevor.
Hello. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Very good.
Hey, everyone.
Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We're getting there. The teams are just starting to kind of make their parade lap, and the crowd's starting to settle in. And we'll get this thing going. A lot of newbies this year, a lot of new faces in our bed races this year. This is going to be an interesting one. I have absolutely no idea what team's going to be the favorite. There's some good-looking teams and some good-looking beds.
All right, Trevor. So don't be afraid to jump in here because you're up there and I can't quite see where you're at, your advantage point there. So we'll get the beds along the Bighorns bed races. How are we formatting that this year, Trevor? Did we lose him? All right, Trevor. All right, we're trying to get reconnected with Trevor. Hopefully we'll do that here. We don't know if we lost the connection or not.
If you can hear me, Bob, I'm just having some issues right now hearing you guys. And so when we get lined up here, and our first race is just about ready to go. They're getting our beds lined up now. But again, I'm just having some issues right now with my communications between hearing you talking to
Trevor,
me. So we'll
Trevor, I can hear you just fine, my friend.
Do the best we can. But we're going to have 5 beds in our races, and it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. As the crowd's starting to kind of get moved back now as we get ready to start this, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Trevor, we'll just keep listening to you, and you take it, my friend. We'll get Trevor here shortly. Again, we're the beds along the Bighorns bed races.
Okay, we're getting our beds lined up and ready to go, Bob. So our first beds, we're going to have Vacutech and Emit going at it. And they are staged and just about ready to get this thing going. Again, we'll have 2 heats. The fastest 4 out of the 5 teams entered will make it to the semifinals, and then the 2 fastest in the semifinals will race for our championship.
And we're just about set and ready to go. They're trying to clear the track right now. Some of our Sheridan Police Department officers on bicycles are ready to get this thing going. So we'll be here. We'll have the gun here in just one moment to get this thing started. Our official starter is reminding the racers, the teams right now at the starting line of our rules today. And he also took that cash the winners are going to win, and he waved it in front of them. He pulled out all that cash and waved it in front of them and said, this is what you're racing for today. And so now we're just about ready to get to know it. Here we go.
Again, here we go. We're going to be
Race number 1. And this is Vacutech and Emit. Our first race of the 2019 Beds Along the Bighorn Bed Race is about ready to go. Dennis Heiser will fire his gun and we'll be ready to go. Everybody's ready, and here we go. Heat number 1 is off. And a very good start, and we almost had a near collision right out of the gate. We're going to have now the two beds got together, but they're able to separate. Now they're coming together again, and now I think they finally figured it out. Wow. And we were almost in the wreck. The complete Emit bed came apart. The whole thing came apart. Vacutech will cruise to the win. They almost had an end-over-end collision. I hope everybody's okay. I think they are. But we'll have to go back and take a look at it. But that Emit bed completely came apart. The whole undercarriage, front and back axles completely gone. And that was almost an end-over-end accident. But I hope everybody's okay. That's what we'll check on
next. It
next.
looks like they were all right. We'll have to go back and check on them.
Wow. We've had some spectacular wrecks. This is the greatest wreck we've ever had in bed racing history. We've had a couple. You can almost see that thing was that was bound to happen. And I think really what that does, we will not have Emit will not even have a chance. So we're down to 4 beds.
All right, Trevor, we're going to go to Ron at the finish line here with the winners.
Hey, congratulations on this first heat. Vacutech looking pretty good here. How was the run?
Oh, it was fun until the crash behind us. We were all a little bit worried.
A little worried for your fellow competitors.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about how you guys practiced for this and got ready for this year.
We kind of didn't.
All right, so you got to just winging it.
Yeah, a couple of us ran, but that's about it.
All right, well, good luck in the next heat.
Thank you.
Back to you, Bob.
Hey, Ron, we got the crashed bed. Maybe we can get a comment from them coming down your way, or did they go by you already?
They're going by.
They just went by. The bed has been retired. That's for sure.
I don't think that one's coming back.
All right. Okay, Ron, thanks a lot. We'll check back with Ron. He's at the finish line as the wow, that was quite a crash, Trevor Jackson. Well, we're not quite back with Trevor on that one, so he'll check back in with us. Yeah, but man, that bed went end over end. It crashed and almost threw the back of the people in the bed all over the front. It was quite a crash there. So our beds along in the Bighorns bed races, and Trevor will probably kick in here anytime.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Over here. We got a yeehaw over here.
That was a spectacular crash, by the way. We've seen some over the years where beds have come apart and things like that. That was unbelievable. I'm going to tell you right now, that's one of the craziest ones I've ever seen.
Trevor, that was unbelievable.
And I think we still have, Bob, I'm still having some issues, but it's getting a little bit better on our end.
Okay.
But still, I'm just having some communication issues hearing you. I think everything, as far as
everything,
I'm assuming you're hearing what I'm saying.
Yes, everything is good with you, Trevor, if you can hear me.
Okay. Okay, our second heat is ready to go. And, of course, the team in red, which will be coming by you hopefully in the next half a minute or so, is the Sheridan Media bed. And I'm telling you what, we already threw the gauntlet down to them. I said they better win. Otherwise, forget about it. But we got this is a great lineup right here. This ought to be exciting. Now, the first race, again, we had the wreck. The first 100 yards, those two beds came together a couple of times. They were able to avoid that, and all of a sudden that emit bed just came apart. We've got the Medicine Train team coming up against JW Engine. And again, they are coming up in this race with the Sheridan Media bed. And oh my goodness, this ought to be a great race. We're getting everybody lined up now, and again, we'll be rooting for the team in red. If I don't have to be partial, it's bed racing. I can be a homer if I want to be. So we're rooting on the Sheridan Media bed. Pretty good looking team. You're a homer. But, these other teams here look really good as well. It's a young person sport, that is for sure, and we're just about ready to get this going. Our official starter, Dennis Heiser, is just about ready to get this heat started. Now, we remember, all of this is on time. Now, not necessarily, but now we're down to 4 beds, so I guess everybody's that's left in the race now will make it to the semifinals. But with Emit, that bed not repairable. It's now we're ready to get this second heated going. Dennis Heiser, our official starter, ready to fire it up. The most veteran out of this heat is the Medicine bed, and off we go. And the Sheridan Media bed off to a very good start.
There you go. Sheridan Media getting it done.
And they have the lead right now. We've got we have a bed issue. That JW Engine bed is in trouble, and we're just about ready to have another wreck. The front carriage of the bed is coming apart as we speak. The Sheridan Media bed is cruising to the victory in this heat. But I am telling you what, right now, there are some issues with this third place bed. I think they have an alignment issue is what it is.
We're doing good.
You can see as they come toward you, Bob, the front end of that bed, those tires are very loose and wobbly. But they are going to qualify for the semifinals. I'm assuming that they don't have a shot to get to the finals with that thing. But anyway, my goodness.
Man, oh man, can you believe that? Hey, let's head to the finish line. Ron Richter standing by. Ron?
All right, the winning bed, the Backcountry Bikes, CMS, Sheridan Media, Craftco. Tell me who you are and how you got to this point.
My name's Festus. 3rd year now running with Sheridan Media and Backcountry Bike. It's a great time, great competition, a lot of fun, and love just coming out here and being a part of the Sheridan community.
All right, it's a little warm this morning on this blacktop here, but you guys look like you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I try to keep in shape. The week before was pretty, trying to get a little bit of cardio in, but it's just fun getting out here and just stay hydrated, keep it up.
Any strategy for the next heat?
Just run hard and stay safe and win the race.
All right, good luck and congratulations on this first heat.
Thank you.
All right, Bob, I'm gonna go over here to let me see who do we have here? Who are you?
My name is Matthew Gilbert.
The Medicine Train, correct?
Yep.
Yep. What happened here?
We just got behind, and that's how it goes. So we started coasting. There might have been some tequila last night, so
might have been
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we had a bachelor party last night. It was awesome. But,
nice, man.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun though. We're excited for the next round.
It's a good workout.
Yeah, it is a good workout.
All right, man.
It's good for you.
Well, congratulations, and maybe lay off the tequila a little bit.
Seriously.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, Bob, back to you.
Bachelor party last night. Wow, that'll get you going. And then running the bed races at 9 o'clock the next morning. So, great race. Hey, Trevor, I don't know if you can hear me. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Just wanted to didn't know if you were going to hear me or not. That wreck was unbelievable. It almost threw the runners to the front.
The first one, I don't know. You didn't that first wreck.
The first wreck. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was insane.
Heidi, we miss you.
They'd come together like 3 times in the first 100 yards, and I thought that they were both going to get taken out. And then as they separated the 3rd time, the whole undercarriage of that thing came off, and it almost went end over end. It was insane. And my driver here was a little bit too close. Almost got up underneath that thing. It was awesome. Hey, I had the front row seat for that one. It was cool. I love it.
Yeah, that was. I have never seen all the bed racing we've been through. I've never seen one like that where it tipped like that.
Well, we were talking to Will Rasmussen earlier today on our broadcast. We said
you always see
every
something.
time you go to a rodeo, you always see something you've never seen before when it comes to sporting events. And today, my friend, right there, a few minutes ago, you saw exactly what we were talking about.
Man, no lie. So who's up next, Trevor?
Okay, well, here's what we got coming up next. We're going to have since I am a homer today, Sheridan Media, of course, had the fastest time, by the way. We'll be running against Vacutech, who had a really solid bed, and then Medicine Train and JW Engine will go after that. And then the two fastest out of the next four will go for the World's Championship for the year, at least bragging rights anyway. Sheridan Media team looks really good, and we'll see now they're all getting rested up, and then we'll head back to the starting line. We're letting them kind of rest a little bit, and now our official race starter is going to get everybody lined up first. They'll get their last-minute instructions before we go back to the start line.
All right. So, Trevor, we got Sheridan Media up against Vacutech, and then Medicine Train against JW Engine. New this year. Their team name is Grease Lightning.
Well, they might want to grease the front end of that bed because you saw how it was wobbling. They might want to get out the grease gun because that thing. Hey, I did say one thing. I wanted to give a shout out. You know how we do shout outs?
Yes, we do shout outs.
My boy is up there already.
Your what?
I saw my boy Boogie is there. I just saw him sitting with you guys.
He is with us today. Yep.
Yeah.
Boogie's going to be joining us on the broadcast. Yep. So he's here.
I didn't have. Yeah, I saw him.
He's waving to his friends across TV land.
Well, I wanted to make sure Boogie got a shout out before we started.
Boogie got a shout out. Let's talk a little bit about shout outs. If you want to do a shout out, I don't care where you're watching this. It doesn't matter. Anywhere in the world, if you call this number and leave a message at the end of our broadcast today, we'll play all those back. So what we want you to do is say, hey, I'm Bob Grammons. I'm in Sheridan, Wyoming, watching you guys. Want to give a shout out to whoever or just have fun. Doesn't matter. Just get it on. And all you have to do is this number. All right. So you call this number 307-429-0320. Okay, that's 307-429-0327. 20, excuse me. Get the number right. 307-429-0320. It is on the front of your screen when you're watching SheridanMedia.com because we're live streaming this as we speak. So you can watch the live streaming video online. And, of course, our great sponsors this year, including Canines on the Catwalk. They're not only a great sponsor, they're a great sponsor of our Facebook Lives that are taking place during these races as well. Canines on the Catwalk, along with Smith Alley Brewing Company and Public House, EB Hearing and Sound. We have Lee Heating and Cooling and Refrigeration, First Federal Bank and Trust, Martinizing Dry Cleaners, Truebill Builders, Bagels and Beyond, Harlan Kubota, and Century 21 BHJ. Our great 89th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Saddle up for the Wild Rodeo sponsors this year of our broadcast, and we can't thank them enough for getting involved with us on our broadcast. But again, you want to do a shout out, doesn't matter where you are. You could say, hey, I'm on Main Street right now, and I want to give a shout out to somebody. Call this number. You can call it on your cell phone. Again, the number is 307-429-0320. 307-429-0320 is the number to call. Leave a message. We want to hear from you no matter where you are. So we'll do a big shout out at the end of our broadcast today. So again, our broadcast partners on that. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. More Bets Along the Bighorns coming up.
Not that we need to say it, but it's Rodeo Week! Bagels and Beyond is the perfect place to grab a bite while you're out and about. Fall in love with their grilled smokehouse on your choice of a panini grilled wrap or a grilled jalapeno bagel. Yippee-ki-yay! Hey, see ya at Bagels and Beyond, top rated by TripAdvisor 4 years in a row. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. You won't find better eats rodeo week than Bagels and Beyond, Coffee Avenue.
Canines on the catwalk, Main Street to the rescue. It's a fashion show with a twist at the YO Theater. See Sheridan's first responders and well-known local personalities stroll the catwalk with canine companions, wearing the latest fashions from Sheridan's Main Street retailers. Bull Shelter Dogs and Success Adoption stroll the runway. Canines on the catwalk, Main Street to the rescue. Saturday, August 3rd. Get your tickets for this dog and cat shelter event now at yotheater.com.
All right, we're back on Main Street, downtown Sheridan. It is Sheridan Wild Rodeo Friday. Let's head back to Trevor Jackson at the bed race beginning.
Hey, we're getting them lined up. We have 4 left. I'm still liking this Sheridan Media bed the best right now. That I think the Medicine Train bed may have, I think they sandbagged a little bit. I think they were saving their energy. And now we've got the semifinals. Again, out of the next 4, 2 fastest will go for the championship. I kind of got a chuckle. Our race starter, or I guess our track official, Jim Schillinger, took all this cash out of his pocket and was waving it, taunting the teams with this cash. And he was taunting them at the starting line with this cash, waving this money at them for a little incentive. So it's all cash, winner take all today, baby. And we're just about ready to go. Sheridan Media and VacuTech. Now, again, we've had a couple of incidents already. Our first 2 heats, we had 1 wreck, and the second one, that bed from the JW engine, boy, that thing, that really struggled a bit. They did get to the end. We will definitely, in our second semifinal, be watching that bed for sure, because it did not look really healthy in that first run. So we'll see. I don't know, and I have a feeling they were not able to make any adjustments to that. So I'm going to stay as far away from that bed as possible in our next semifinal. So VacuTech and Sheridan Media, again, it's not who wins these heats. It's the 2 fastest beds out of the next 4 runs that will determine who goes to the championship. And then coming up, we've got the 2019 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. We'll cap off our morning activities, and of course the Native American Indian powwow coming up a little bit later on, along with all the other associated activities that are going on today. And we're getting them set right now. Again, this is the VacuTech bed in a match race with the Sheridan Media bed. 2 fastest out of the next 2 heats will go into the finals for the winner take all the cash match race at the end. And now the beds are ready. Semi-final heat number 1. And here,
got somebody standing in the middle of the red bed race central. We can't go right now.
We're ready to go. And here we go. Dennis Heiser, our starter, lets it go, and a great start by the Sheridan Media bed. Got a great start. VacuTech on cruise control right now, but it's a good run by them. Now, assuming that we don't lose a bunch of stuff here, we've lost a little debris off one of the beds already, but I don't think it's going to matter as far as how they're doing. But the Sheridan Media bed is just going to cruise to the finish line here, so we do know that I think the Sheridan Media bed will go to the finals. That was a very quick semifinal run, and now VacuTech we'll just have to wait and see what happens in our next semifinal to see who's going to make it. But again, both of these teams will wait. But I have a feeling that the way the other 2 beds ran, Bob, that the Sheridan Media bed for sure is going to be in the final.
All right, Trevor, let's send it down to, the end of the race. Ron Richter.
All right, so thanks a lot, Bob. Kyle, you guys did it again. Nice run.
Yeah, same strategy, same time getting on the bike. Good cadence. It was a good win.
All right, man. Congratulations, and our whole team win that time.
Yeah, had a few practices before this. A few new people on the bike this year, but we put it together and doing pretty good.
All right, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to run over here to Vacutech, Bob, and see what's going on here. And
Ask them if there's sandbag.
hey, who am I speaking with here with Vacutech?
Jared Meacham.
Jared? Yep. All right, Jared. Won the first heat. This heat's not so much. What happened?
Gassed from the first heat.
Still a little winded?
Yeah.
Was it a long Thursday night?
No, not too bad.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, congratulations, though. Thanks for taking part and whatnot. And the bed hit together this year. Last year, you guys, I remember, had a little problem with the bed staying together.
Yeah, that we did. We revamped some things and came back new and improved.
It looks good.
Thank you.
All right, man. Enjoy rodeo.
Thank you.
All right, Bob, back to you.
Okay. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. Let's send things up to Trevor. He's heading back to the starting line. Trevor?
I like the Sheridan Media bed chances right now, again, barring any unforeseen circumstances. And I'm interested to see what this JW engine bed's going to do in this next heat, because they really struggled in their first run. The front end of that bed has a real bad shimmy. I don't know what's worse than a shimmy. What is the possible worst shimmy you can have? It was shaking and it was baking. Let's put it that way. But not going very fast. And I'm going to keep an eye on this bed, because I'm just hoping and I'm hoping that it stays in one piece at least, or at least one big piece and a couple of small ones.
Sorry.
And now we're just about ready to get the bed's second heat going.
Tell Bob and Trevor, everyone, hi from Melissa. Okay, Melissa, I'll do that. Thanks for.
And here is ready for heat number 2.
Yeah.
Again, we still have to clear our track right now. JW engine, medicine train in this heat. And they're going to get some last minute instructions, and then we will get this second heat started again. It's all on time, and I'm just going to go not much out on a limb to think that the Sheridan Media bed will advance. And we'll just be watching the JW engine bed, because the front end of that thing really had some issues. And now both teams are staging and we're ready to go. And our starter, Dennis Hires, will fire. He's got a big old shotgun. He'll fire that thing off, and we got a shotgun start. Here we go.
Medicine train on the right.
And I think everybody's ready, and we are ready. Here we go for semifinal heat number 2.
Here we go.
And we are off and running, and a great start by the medicine wheel team, or the medicine train team. And that JW engine bed, again, is having all kinds of issues. Just hoping right now, as we start to kind of get up next to it, that thing does not come apart in front of us. We're going to have to back off to make sure we give everybody plenty of room, because that thing is, the medicine train might write a prescription for this bed. They might just need to take this bed out back. You know what they do? They might just have to take this thing out back and end it. That's all I can say. They might have to euthanize this bed right on the spot out back, because that thing is limping, and it's going to be the medicine train bed, and Sheridan Media will race for the championship. But thanks for coming. They did finish. It's not.
They did finish.
They're just glad they finished.
We'll find out our.
Yeah,
They
safely.
finished in one piece. Yeah, safely.
Let's go to Ron Richter at the finish line.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bob. Medicine train here. And I'm going to speak with one of the, what do you call the sitters?
I suppose so. I think we're the riders.
The riders. Thank you.
Yeah. I think that's it.
And who are you?
I'm Megan Hernandez.
All right. And what's the perspective like down here?
I'm not getting a ton of perspective because I'm behind the person steering, but it's pretty cool. You get to hear everyone yelling at each other to run faster and row harder. So
are you like cheering your teammates on?
Yeah. Really hoping we do well. Hoping to make that third run because it's kind of fun to just sit on this bed and let everyone push you around.
All right. In the finals and against Sheridan Media, it should be a good run.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. All right, Bob, I'm going to.
Medicine train and Sheridan Media.
Yep. I'm going to go get a hold of the JW. We haven't spoke with them. So tell me a little bit about JW Engine, the pink ladies here. What happened?
Well, we had this thing called the death bobble on our tires.
What? The death bubble?
Yeah, the death bobble. And, well, we couldn't pedal very well because it was wobbling so much. And everyone else here is a lot older than us. It's like, we had fun. Yeah. And the death bubble
You had fun, and the death bubble was not the end of you.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, well, thanks for taking part. Congratulations, and I hope you had fun.
We did have fun. Thank you very much.
All right, send it back to you, Bob.
Okay, thanks, Ron. Back here on Grinnell Plaza as we continue our beds along the Bighorns bed races. Now we're down to the finals, Trevor Jackson. Oh, must have lost Trevor.
I'm back. I'm here. Hang on, we're just getting set up, Bob. Sorry about that. I just kind of lost you there for a second, but when they were describing, when you're describing your mode of transportation and the word death is involved in it, you know it is not going to be a good day. And when you have something called a death bubble on your bed, that is not good. So,
yeah, the death wobble is not a good thing to have, is it?
It was the death wobble. I was saying death bubble.
Death wobble.
What you were saying?
Yeah, when you have a car or a vehicle and death is involved in it, that's not a good thing.
The death wobble.
Yeah, I still like what I like right now though is that definitely the fastest bed today by far has been the Sheridan Media bed. Now we'll see. Now it's a battle of attrition. Now they've done it twice. Now you got to go back and do it 3 times. And that it's that what is it the heart is willing, but we'll see if the body is able. And that's kind of the way bed racing is. You can run the first couple of heats are okay, then you got to go all the way back down to the starting line, and then look back up the street and realize that you're going to have to do it again. Now it's just it's a battle of wills. I think the fast team though right now is the Sheridan Media bed. We'll have to see if they can finish this thing off in fine fashion.
Well, we've spent a lot of time on that bed, Trevor, fine-tuning it throughout the entire 365 days.
Well, you know what? They've got a great motor. I can tell you that. That's a good-looking team. They've got great runners. They got the complete package. And I think, and Kyle Custis, when Ron was talking to Kyle, he said they did a little practicing and good communication skills. And you have to have a little bit of that going, too, if you want to be successful. But also, when your race steward is what I'm calling Jim Schillinger, when he starts flashing the cash in front of him, at the start of every race, he's flashing the cash. There's a lot of incentive, I think, when you get that cash waved under your nose like Jim keeps flashing that money.
Yeah, when you're flashing the cash, that's paying the bills, man, right there.
We got such a great day today, Bob. The weather, it's beautiful and sunny. I know it's been wet and kind of this year for our spring, but we have such a tremendous day going right now. It's nice and warm. Not too hot, great day. Got nice crowd, and people are kind of getting geared up now for the finals. And then, of course, the parade coming up. It's just a terrific day for our event today.
All right, how are we on the start there, Trevor? Get things underway here pretty soon? Think we might have lost Trevor. Why don't we just hang tight, see if we can reconnect with Trevor. A lot of communication things back and forth here when you're dealing with Starline lines and traveling mics and finish lines and on the flatbeds and everything else. Getting everything. We should reconnect here shortly with Trevor. So we bring you the 89th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Saddle up for the Wild Rodeo is the theme, and that's what you're going to see in the parade is the Saddle Up for the Wild Rodeo. Again, if you want to do a shout out, we encourage you to
all the runners still look pretty fresh, but this Sheridan Media bed has been a thoroughbred all day long. And they've got one more. And once again, as our ring steward, Jim Schillinger, sets them at the starting line, right? He pulls out the cash one more time and starts waving it at them. And there's your incentive. And here we go. Winner take all. One match race. Winner take all. And we're just moments away from our final for 2019. One last inspection of the bed. One last list of instruction. And again, time doesn't matter now. This is a match race. First one to the finish line wins. And they're getting a little bit more instructions, more time, I guess. And to get a nice round of applause from the people at the start line. And we're just ready to go. Dennis Heiser is getting the fire of the cannon here to get our championship started. The beds are staged, and we are just moments away from starting the final. Coming up, want to let everybody know, our coverage of the Wild Rodeo Parade just a few minutes away from getting it started. But here we go. We're ready? Here is the championship match. Heads along the Bighorn bed races. Medicine Train, Sheridan Media. A great start by the Medicine Train bed. They have got the lead right now on the Sheridan Media bed. Now, Sheridan Media is taking the lead. The form looks good. They're starting to pull away. Medicine Train was a pretender at the beginning, and Sheridan Media bed will cruise to the victory, barring any kind of mechanical failure. No problem, but again, the Medicine Train got a great start. But again, the Sheridan Media bed just too strong, and they blow them away in the last 100 meters or so of the race. And well done by that Sheridan Media crew. They are the 2019 champions.
All right, let's send things down to the finish line and Ron Richter to talk with our champions.
All right, Bob, I'm catching up with him. I'll get a hold of Kyle. He's kind of become the Sheridan Media bed team spokesman. The spokesman here, man. Congratulations, Kyle.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations to all you guys. You guys did a great job. And a little rough start on that one, but you caught up and made hay.
Yeah, they're on the ground a lot longer. They're running a lot longer than we thought they would, but we pulled away when we all got on and we got into a good pace and we pulled away.
All right, man. Congratulations.
Oh, no.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, man.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to our pit crew, Darren Stein, Sheridan Custom Stone. He always comes down and gets our wheels ready.
Nice. And that was Julie.
Yep.
He does a great
I'm gonna
job.
go. I'm gonna catch up with some train here, Bob. See what happened.
Ron's making his way over Medicine Train. They might need some IVs.
They look gassed. It was tequila.
Yeah, bachelor party last night.
All right, Medicine Train here. You guys got off to a great start, but just couldn't keep it going throughout the heat.
Yeah, no, seriously. I don't know. We didn't have our row down or something, but we just couldn't keep up with them. And they had a good job. They did a good job, and we love competition. So that's what it's about. Coming out and having a good time. So
yeah, you guys did great. And thanks for coming out. Great looking bed too.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
All right, man. Enjoy the rodeo.
Thank you so much.
All right, Bob, back to you.
All right, thanks, Ron. I don't know who's going to win best dress bed, but they're going to get some cash out of it too. So we'll have to get that from Jim Schillinger, maybe. He's the bed marshal, if you will. We just assigned him that title. But we'll find out who the person is that was going to walk away with that $100. in cash for the best dressed bed. Sheridan Media and Craftco Metal Services does it one more year, and we want to let people know that we want to see your bed races and entries in next year for another edition of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Beds Along the Bighorns Bed Races. Great sponsors this year include Smith Alley Brewing Company and Public House, Canines on the Catwalk, EB Hearing and Sound, Lee Heating and Cool Refrigeration, First Federal Bank and Trust, Martinizing Dry Cleaners, True Built Builders, Bagels and Beyond, Heartland Kubota, Century 21, BHJ are great sponsors for our broadcast today. Now it is 9:45. The bed races are over for another year. We got about a 15-minute break where we can hydrate up, pick up all the nuts and bolts that are on Main Street, and maybe a headboard or two, and we can get the parade underway at 10:00 this morning, and we'll get that rocking and rolling too as well. So we'll get the parade underway for the Sheridan Wild Rodeo parade lineup that'll start here at 10:00, and the man himself joining us for another year on the broadcast trail, Boogie Jefferson.
Hey, thank you, Bob. Boy, it's just I'm having a great time. It's always fun to just be here with you gentlemen and do this, Wild Rodeo Parade.
Yeah, I know, Wild Rodeo Parade. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Now, Truman or Boogie?
Either one.
Either one. It works.
I feel like I'm in school when you say Truman.
Okay. Truman, come here.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, my friend. Let's talk about we're going to talk a little bit about the powwow.
All right.
Give us the rundown on the powwow this year.
Oh, well, after the parade, maybe we'll give about 30 minutes after the parade, and the powwow will start. It's actually just an exhibition of song and dance of the Upsalaga, the Crow Nation style of dance and song. So just come on over 30 minutes after the parade, and everything will start out as soon as all the dancers get off the floats and everything. Parade or powwow time, I guess.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about some of the powwow, some of the dances, some of the things that take place. There is so much tradition. There is so much meaning behind all this with Native Americans. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, they're just here to represent their traditional garb in their dance and song, and to just be here knowing that this is the place where it originated here in this area. So we're just here to see the Crow style dance, which is the only style dance you'll see in the world, which is right here in a part of Wyoming and Montana.
Yeah.
And so we'll be there, women Crow style, men's Crow style, and that's just kind of what we'll and what I want to say is that if everybody that's out there, it is a rare dance. You know, not everybody dances this style and has that regalia. So it is a good thing to go and see the powwow and see what goes on and what song and dance is all about for the Upsalaga, the Crow Nation.
Now, that's only going to take place today, right after the parade. At the Sheridan Inn. Okay, so we'll want folks to stop on by the Sheridan Inn for the parade.
About 30 minutes after the parade. We'll
give some people some time to, because if you aren't there, it isn't starting.
Yeah. So,
so if we keep you here, it isn't going on.
I got like a good trek to Sheridan Inn, so it'll take me about 30 minutes probably to get there.
We can arrange transportation.
Okay, that'll be perfect. Yeah, well, 15 minutes then we'll say.
Yeah, we'll call it that. So we'll get you there sooner or later. So hey, stay with us, everyone. We're going to get reorganized here, and we've got some great sponsors to talk about. We're going to take a break. We'll be back more here on Main and Grinnell at 10 to 10. Parade gets underway 10 o'clock as we come to you live for the 89th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade in downtown Sheridan.
True Built Builders wants you to have a fun and safe rodeo weekend. And when you're thinking of building a home, second garage, storage building, don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's #1 premier post frame building and homes builder, Truebill Builders, also Woodland Park Storage, with their kiosk for rental and payments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go to woodlandparkstorage.com, truebillbuilders.com, sponsors of this year's Friday morning Sheridan Wild Rodeo events.
It's rodeo time, and Smith Valley Brewing Company in downtown Sheridan is saddled up and ready to go, literally for our first rodeo. Order up the brown bag special, a burger and tots starting at just $8. Mosey in for a meal with the family or enjoy the weather on the outdoor patio. Remember to try their new Dead Shot Sessionable IPA. Hearty notes of pineapple, tropical fruit, and a slight citrus finish. Get YO'd and live what you love at Smith Valley Brewing Company.
First Federal Bank and Trust would like to congratulate Myrna Loomis. Myrna won the $250 in chamber bucks in a random drawing of everyone that took the First Federal Bank and Trust Sheridan Wild Rodeo Quiz. We hope you had a great time taking the quiz and learned some interesting facts about our amazing Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Myrna said she never wins, but she did now. $250 in chambers from First Federal Bank and Trust, your community bank. Get wild this weekend from First Federal Bank and Trust.
Canines on the Catwalk, Main Street to the rescue. It's a fashion show with a twist at the YO Theater. See Sheridan's first responders and well-known local personalities stroll the catwalk with canine companions, wearing the latest fashions from Sheridan's Main Street retailers. Adoptable shelter dogs and Success Adoption stroll the runway. Canines on the Catwalk, Main Street to the rescue. Saturday, August 3rd. Get your tickets for this dog and cat shelter event now at wyotheater.com.
You have your taxes done by a professional just so you don't hear the words IRS audit. You should leave your real estate needs to the professionals as well. Hi, this is Sam Kessler with Century 21 BA Realty in Buffalo and Sheridan. I can't help you with your taxes, but I'm the perfect realtor when it comes to buying or selling your home. So call me at 307-217-311 for all your professional real estate needs.
Honesty and integrity, Century 21 BHJ, 238 North Main in Buffalo, Wyoming.
Not that we need to say it, but it's Rodeo Week. Bagels and Beyond is the perfect place to grab a bite while you're out and about. Fall in love with the grilled smokehouse on your choice of a panini grilled wrap or a grilled jalapeno bagel. Yippee-ki-yay! See ya at Bagels and Beyond, top rated by TripAdvisor 4 years in a row. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. You won't find better eats Rodeo Week than Bagels and Beyond, Coffee Avenue.
Lee Heating, Cooling, and Refrigeration has proudly served the Sheridan and surrounding areas over 35 years. We pride ourselves in superior service that allows you to enjoy a cleaner and more comfortable living environment. With a focus on HVAC, both residential and commercial, and commercial refrigeration, Lee offers 160 years of combined experience. Enjoy deals on preventive maintenance for your AC and furnaces. Allow us to take care of the most essential parts of your home. Call Lee at 674-7894. Together we can beat the heat.
Gracie says, Wolf Auto offers the best financing, trade-in value, NADA pricing or less. A new car buying experience without the new car dealership hassle. See their almost new pre-owned cars online at wolfautogroup.com or stop by their Buffalo location on Highway 16 East. Check out their vehicles and find out how you can win gift cards to Winchesters and Dash In. wolfautogroup.com.
For Friday in the past years, they've done it. It was like a 3-day event,
Right.
and now we're just doing it for that Friday.
And this is 2 years now that it's only been done on Friday, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
This event is also free. The trolley will be running from the Grinnell Plaza, looping back to the Sheridan Inn to get people rides. As you know, we do have parking. It's really tight to park.
Yeah.
On that end of town as well. And then we're gonna be having 350 Native Americans that come and either participate in the parade or they dance at the powwow. So they'll be dressed in full regalia. Their outfits are really great amazing. They're awesome to look at. And then this event wouldn't be possible with the city of Sheridan, Sheridan County, Sheridan Wild Rodeo Board of Commerce, and then Downtown Sheridan Association.
Now, why is it that the powwows have been kind of shortened up their schedule here? Is it just other conflicts or?
No, I just think that this was something that happened a few years ago. That was a huge undertaking to put on a wow for multiple days in a row, and really as they were starting to kind of analyze kind of what was going on and how many people were going. It's wonderful to have it all weekend long. But the Wild Rodeo Board, along with several others, came together and put together a committee. So Downtown Sheridan Association sits on that committee, as well as the city, several volunteers, Sheridan Travel and Tourism, the chamber. And we all started talking about, some ways that we could really make this event outstanding. And that's when Downtown Sheridan Association, thanks to them, they stepped up and said, we will be happy to help coordinate this, the Wild Rodeo Board, and help this be a wonderful part of our community to kind of save it. But let's look at doing it one day. It made more sense. It had worked fabulously last year. So thank you, Zoila, for all of you, your efforts and being willing to do it. And I think it's awesome for the community. Wonderful way to celebrate our Native American culture and history as well. So I think, I think we're stuck with the one day right now, and that's working out really well.
Yes, it is.
Ever ask yourself how the local folks attending the Wild Rodeo this week keep their shirts and jeans looking sharp? It's easy. Many of them got their outfits cleaned and pressed at Martinizing Dry Cleaning. With their Green Earth cleaning process, your clothes leave soft and clean without any of those harmful chemicals. And their drive-through makes pickups and drop-offs a breeze. Martinizing Dry Cleaning, 1360 Sugarland Drive behind Perkins. Stop today and ask about their VIP discount.
Welcome back to Perkins. Having your usual?
Actually, no. I'm in the mood for something southwestern.
Like our Santa Fe shrimp omelet?
On second thought, got anything Italian?
Shrimp pasta primavera?
What about Cajun?
How's the Bayou shrimp skillet sound?
Tough choice. They all sound shrimply the best.
Put a tasty twist on summer with Perkins' limited time shrimp menu, starting at just $7.99. Only at July 26th is Give Kids the World Pancake Day. Enjoy a free short stack and consider making a donation.
45th Parallel is ready for summer. We are fully stocked with beautiful summer fashions, and as always, we have an assortment of summer skirts, pants, tops, and dresses in the most colorful boutiques, tie-dyes, solids, and prints, perfect for summer weddings or even backyard barbecues. You can also access the summer look with sterling silver and gemstone jewelry in a variety of styles. Don't forget to check out the Bargain Bungalow, where you will find amazing deals on clothing. Keep cool and comfortable this summer with unique fashions from 45th Parallel, Sheridan's quickest around the world.
Summer reading is the best. At Sheridan Stationery, we have so many good books right now, including many new fiction and nonfiction books you won't find at a big chain store. As an indie bookstore, Sheridan Stationery proudly carries a wide variety of genres and authors that are off the beaten path. Remember, we can special order for you too. Stop in and ask our staff to recommend some of our favorite new books.
Sheridan Stationery Books and Gallery in historic downtown Sheridan. Check out their upcoming book signings on their Facebook page.
Are you thinking about selling your home? Or would you like to at least explore the idea and find out what it might be worth? It's a seller's market. This is Jill Bates with Best Real Estate. Give me a call today at 675-BEST. No one works harder for their clients and markets their properties more than the best team at Best Real Estate. Contact Best Real Estate for all your real estate needs, and let's get your property listed today.
First Federal Bank and Trust would like to congratulate Myrna Loomis. Myrna won the $250 in chamber bucks in a random drawing of everyone that took the First Federal Bank and Trust Sheridan Wild Rodeo quiz. We hope you had a great time taking the quiz and learned some interesting facts about our amazing Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Myrna said she never wins, but she did now. $250 in chamber bucks from First Federal Bank and Trust, your community bank. Get wild this weekend from First Federal Bank and Trust.
News Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
930 KROE.
All right, we're back here on Parade Friday, and today, by the way, Tom Ringley, is Patriot Night.
It is.
You're good.
Volume.
Yeah, you're good. You
I
need.
can hear.
Oh, you can hear me?
Right.
Okay. We'll just give you that one right there, Tom.
Okay.
All right, Tom. Patriot night tonight. Patriot night tonight.
An appropriate theme with seals.
You can take that off, Tom. We're just moving some stuff around here for Tom. Wait for that. Wait for the help helicopter to get out of our way. Well, we don't want to say that, but they're just flying over Main Street here. Let's get you situated here.
I think that they were down here for the pancake breakfast.
All right, Tom. Patriot night tonight.
Patriot night. Red shirts. Retired Navy SEALs parachuting into the arena. It's going to be a great night. Great Friday night.
It will be.
Every night is Patriots night, but Friday night we really specially celebrate it.
We do. And it is a special night. Friday night is Patriot night, so wear your red. I got a little bit of red on. You got your red cap on.
There you go.
And, well,
I don't know about that
Truman,
guy. It's a sock. It's socks.
So, hey, Truman. Oh, I got some feedback there. There we go. You didn't get the memo?
I did not get the memo. I'm sorry. I have to tear off some of this cloth and kind of wrap it around my arm, maybe as a band.
There you go. That works too. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, hey, I'm a Redskin.
You are. You called it, not me. You're covered, my friend. I just want to. You did that, not me. Let's just make sure we get that straight.
Yeah, exactly. So I called it because I didn't want to be put on the spot with red. So hey, I'm red all
no, you're good. You're good, my friend. I know you're a true patriot. There's no two ways about that. So, and again, immediately following the parade today is the first people's powwow and barbecue lunch. We've got trolley rides that are going to go back and forth too. So maybe you can catch a trolley, Truman.
Yeah. That's right.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Rustin Burr here with you guys.
Okay, Rustin.
Do we know what the helicopter's doing?
No, we're not sure why the helicopter is hovering above us. Maybe they're just trying to please the crowd. I'm not sure.
I don't know. They're right over top of the start of this parade. I think they might be maybe part of the front end of it. Pretty cool.
That'd be awesome.
Taking some air shots.
There you go. Also, we want. What's that? They wanted to be part. Maybe that's what they decided to do, Tom. Make sure you get that up to there, Tom. There you go.
They're going to be part of the parade, but through the air.
There you go.
Hey, Bob, I just got word from one of our local police
lots
officers.
of horses and stuff. We'll see how it all works out.
What's that?
Just got word from one of our local officers patrolling, and it is indeed the Life Flight team.
Yes.
And they're going to follow the route.
My flight team is going to follow the route.
Right. Yeah, so they're going to ride right over top of the first responders, which is awfully good spot for them to be, I'd say.
I'd say that's an outstanding spot. That's awesome.
That's the first I've seen a helicopter
Hey guys,
part of the parade.
I know that you expect me to jump on boats and stuff, but it's going to be real hard for me to get into that helicopter. I'll try.
Come on, Superman. just give a run up there and go for it.
Yeah. That's how it'll work. Have the fire trucks put the ladder up, right?
Or they'll get it close enough to you. One of the two.
Just hang on. Sounds terrible.
I'll get it close to you. So hey, the parade has started. We've kicked off the parade. We are the 89th annual, Tom. Next year's the biggie, the 90th.
90 years we're going to celebrate next year.
Will it be a bigger celebration?
We're going to think of some special stuff.
I think there's going to be some pretty special things going on.
You bet.
For the 90th annual. So, but this year we're going to celebrate the 89th annual.
89 years.
We're going to take in our 89 years, and we'll get things going here as we're adjusting a few things. We got the help helicopter right over our head, so it makes it a little difficult to communicate back and forth.
Nobody thought about that.
No,
probably.
that's all right. Hey, you just go with it. It's live radio, right?
There you go.
You just go with it.
At least we got a breeze.
Yeah, we do have a breeze, don't we? Because they're right over our head. Of course, we're live streaming this for you on SheridanMedia.com. So why don't we take a break?
Oh, hey, before we take a break, I'm here with the start of the parade.
Okay.
We got Chief Rich Adrian's driving the Sheridan PD Blazer in the front of the parade here. Chief, how are you?
Doing great today. How about you?
I'm doing good. Is that Star Wars music I hear?
It is.
Where is that part of the police part?
Oh, not our part. I think that's above us, isn't it?
Maybe it is. All right, so Chief, of course, what do you want to say to all the people that are enjoying themselves and are thinking about getting wild later?
That's okay. Keep enjoying yourself. Just be safe tonight. Take advantage of the here. It's a community. It's phenomenal weather to have it. We're all proud of it.
Okay. Well, Chief, very much for being a part of the. We'll see you later. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Rustin. Back here, Broadcast Central, Main and Grinnell Street for the 89th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. It gets underway. Live streaming on SheridanMedia.com. You can catch out the, you can do a shout out if you want to call in and leave us a message no matter where you are in the world. We've had people all over the world. We got people above our head right now, and the Mark helicopter life flight service over our head as they're also leading the parade as well, high above the ground. Again, our shout out number is 307-429-0320. Again, that's 307-429-0320 is the number to call, and just say whatever you want. Wish everyone here a happy rodeo. Tell us who you are, where you're calling from, so we let everyone know. Again, that number is 307-429-0320 is the telephone number, and you can call in wherever you are and get in on the shout outs. We'd love to hear you come your way, as we have a few of our local law enforcement officers on bike patrol who help us during the bed races. Thank goodness.
They did.
Because every year they help us with the bed races, because it's virtually impossible, Tom, to keep the crowd away from the streets.
I know. They do a great job of keeping them away as well, making everybody safe.
Live streaming video online, SheridanMedia.com. Got the help helicopter high above our heads right now. You can hear the sheriffs and police departments making their way to our broadcast location. Sheriff, Chief, welcome. Thank you. And our fine highway patrol.
I'm really impressed the way our first responders, law enforcement especially, work together.
Yep.
It's getting better and better and better.
Isn't it great? Listening to the interview that Rustin had them all on Public Pulse together.
Right.
And they were talking about their, talking about how they're all working together and what they're doing. And that's what it's all about, man.
It really is.
Working together. And here comes the Mark car. You can see it around town. What a great service for us here in Sheridan to have this.
It is. You know, we didn't have it for a while.
We weren't. Yep.
And we've got it back, and we're really glad to have them.
More of our first responders making our way. Let's check in with Rustin Burr.
Yeah, Bob, I'm up here right by actually.
I'm going to need you to move a little closer to us, Rustin.
Okay, well, I'm going to hop on here, so I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Okay. First responder, Sheridan's finest, Sheridan Fire and Rescue. As we bring you live coverage of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade, 89th annual. Century 21 BHJ, Heartland Kubota, Bagels and Beyond, True Built Builders, Martinizing Dry Cleaners, First Federal Bank and Trust, Lee Heating and Cooling and Refrigeration, EBA Hearing and Sound, Smith Alley Brewing and Public House, and Canines on the Catwalk. That'll be up August 3rd. Let's check back in with Rustin.
Still trying to catch you one. Still trying to get on there. Hey, you guys got a mean-looking bulldozer your way, or rather, street plow.
Yeah, we'll make your way a little bit closer to us here, Rustin. But right now, we're going to listen to the sounds of the Drum and Bugle Corps. If you've ever attended a Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade, you have probably heard the tune Gary Owen, played by the Sheridan Drum and Bugle Corps Marching Band. Listen in, folks, and watch online.
Well, guys, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Well, it's starting to smell like rodeo. We got some horses coming your way now. So, of course, the big old, you guys should be seeing here the saddle up for the Wild Rodeo. Century 21 BHJ, of course, is ready to sponsor. They're coming down with 6 really large horses. They look large to me.
Hang on a second, Rustin. Hang on a second, Rustin. All right. This made it so difficult to see. We had to tell our friends not to
Leave
spray,
us alone.
not to spray us.
Would have had some technical difficulties there.
Yeah, that right. Got wide dot making its way up. Driving is drunk driving. You got that right. We got to make it a safe Wild Rodeo. Drum and Bugle Corps, Guard, and Marching Band made its way through. All right, let's check in with Rustin Burr. He's going a little closer to our broadcast location. Rustin?
I think I'm better now, right, guys? You got me now?
Yep, we got you.
Okay, yeah. I'm just up the road from you, so you're about to see what I'm seeing. I'm trying to get onto some floats, but all these floats are busy. We got all these horses. And, you know, Bob, I'll do a lot for this, but I'm not jumping on horses or helicopters. So,
didn't want to take one for the team there. Huh?
Oh, come on. No, I'll get on a float here pretty quick, guys, okay?
We got our Grand Marshals, Chaps, children, horses, and adults in partnership riding with their Powder River, Perchins, and Horse Hitch making their way. Got the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Board wagon driven by Stan Flintner and the Half Draft horses. And also making their way to our location. One thing about it, you see a lot of queens and
Tempe Johnson.
horses and
Right.
yeah.
1969 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Queen.
Yep. Tempe Johnson Javits, 1969 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Queen, driven by Dale Clark. 50th anniversary Queen of the Wild Rodeo, Tempe Javits, crowned in 1969. Now we got the Rock Creek Surrey, driven by Barry Ward, carrying Century 21 BHJ brokers and agents, making their way. Our great parade sponsor, Century 21 BHJ, making their way by our broadcast location here on Main in Grinnell.
I forget how many years they've been a parade sponsor, but it's a lot.
It's a long
and
time.
really appreciate it.
Yep, it's always great. Making our way up is the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Wranglers, carrying the sponsor flags, Tom.
You know, these girls, they practice all year round.
They do.
And they go a lot of places, so it's really come together. We're really proud of what they do for the Wild Rodeo.
And it's very impressive. I'm glad you spoke.
I'm just in awe right now, just taking it in. My first day at the Wild Rodeo event, and I'm just taking it all in right now. So excuse me. Let me get some.
It's not your first rodeo.
Yeah, it's not my first rodeo. But it is. It's a beautiful sight to see all this blue and all the flags, all the horsemen.
Lots of great sponsors make the rodeo happen, Tom.
Oh, they do. We're blessed with so many sponsors, and they stay with us for so long, you know. So it's not a one-shot deal. They kind of commit to us for a long time.
That means it is a good show.
Right.
It is.
Right.
That's right, Boogie. More of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Wranglers making our way. Let's go to Rustin. Rustin?
Yeah, sure. I'm here on the parade route. We got a couple of young ones. Is this your first parade, guys? What's your favorite part about a parade? The horses?
Can't hear her too good there, Rustin.
Okay, well, she said the horses. You got a young parade goer. How old are you? 5 years old? Very cool. Well, you'll have a lot more of these parades in your future. All right, guys.
Thanks, Rustin. Now we get our royalty making their way to us. Hannah Ostheimer, Miss Rodeo Wyoming, 2019. Katie Bailey, 2019 Miss Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Katie Brammel, 2019 Sheridan Wild Rodeo Senior Princess, along with Eleni
Knetsky.
Thank you, Tom. Sheridan Wild Rodeo Princess. That's why you're sitting next to me, my friend. Paige Kraft, Sheridan Wild Rodeo Junior Princess. Haley
Jankovsky.
I was relying on you for That's all right. She's Cheyenne Frontier days.
That's right. Jankovsky.
Hey, guys, I made it on a... Okay. All right, so I'm on the EMIT float, I believe, and I'm with...
Caitlin Johnson.
Caitlin, tell me about this contraption we got on this float.
I actually don't know a lot about it.
Well, it looks like we got a cowboy riding one heck of a bull here.
Hopefully he doesn't fall off.
No, we don't want him to fall off. Definitely not. I'd probably fall off. All right. So you've done the parade before, though?
Yeah, once or twice before, yeah.
Twice. Okay. What's your favorite part?
Riding. It is fun to watch though, because you get all the candy though. It makes it fun for the kids.
Yeah, the candy's fun. Kids and adults, right? There you go. All right. Well, we're about to pass by. So we'll wave there at the live stream, guys.
All right. Thanks, Rustin. Again, more of our Sheridan Wild Rodeo and also royalty from around the area.
It's amazing. South Dakota, Buffalo, Crow Fair.
Got the EMIT float.
The EMIT is one of our latest sponsors.
Yeah.
Pledged up big time.
What is this? A meat smoker?
I don't know, but they're saddled up.
That's an awesome float. EMIT has an awesome float this year. Hats off to EMIT Technologies for a lot of their employees walking in, and that's a great float with the smoker and being also bucking. Sheridan on Skates M&M Center. It's all about the kids of any age. Donate. I love that. I want to drive that Zamboni.
Surely you can arrange that.
What's that?
Surely you can arrange that.
Yeah, Bob can. Bob can arrange that.
I want to ride that.
I want a chance to, Bob, if you're setting that up.
Okay. We'll do her. We'll do her, Rustin. What's
Okay.
on the route right now? We're getting M&Ms too. Back to you, Rustin.
Okay. Yeah, let me see. Maybe this parade goer will chat with me. Hi, how are you? Okay. How about you? What's your name?
My name's Lori.
Of course. So, you guys enjoying the parade?
Loving the parade.
Yeah? Can we talk to Hank? Hank? Hey, buddy.
Hi.
All right. We're having a good time on the parade route.
All right. And we're getting some M&Ms too. Snickers. Hang on to those, Trevor. Trevor, we don't give any to Trevor. Of course, we've got more of the, we call it a parade gap. It's our first parade gap. And our gap is fun. We got to sell the parade gap every year, right?
We should.
We need to sell that.
Yeah, we need a special float right here.
That's right.
As soon as there's a gap, we throw ours in.
We throw ours in. That's right. They just go out onto the street.
There you go.
Well, while we have a gap in the action, we'll talk about our sponsors, which include Smith Alley Brewing Company and Public House, Canines on the Catwalk. Join the Dog Catch Saturday, August 3rd for their big fundraiser. Evia Hearing and Sound, Lee Heating and Cooling and Refrigeration, First Federal Bank and Trust, Martinizing Dry Cleaners, True Built Builders, Bagels and Beyond,
Arlan Kubota, Century 21, BHJ Realty. Our great Sheridan Wild Rodeo broadcast sponsor this year. Now we got coming up our Department of Veterans Affairs transportation bus from the Sheridan VA Medical Center. A lot of fine Sheridan people employed by the VA.
There are. It's one
like
of our
the
largest employers, and they provide a great service to our veterans.
Coming up to us right now, we get close to our location. Let's check in with Rustin. Oh, we must have lost him somewhere. Oh, I bet his microphone died on. It's okay. We got the. He's going to chain freeze out there, I think, and then just another shot. We got the First Federal Bank and Trust. They're all in red. They've got their float behind them, pulling a flatbed, and you got the staff and the families.
And a big saddle.
Big saddle. They came on board with our great parade sponsors this year, First Federal Bank and Trust. And congratulations, Myrna Loomis. She was the big $250 quiz winner this year from First Federal Bank and Trust. So we want to thank First Federal for jumping on board with us and joining us for the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade broadcast. We got a small gap.
You know, years ago, there's Sheridan Wild Rodeo. We tried to discourage candy.
Yeah.
You kind of had a rule you couldn't do it. And guess what? I think we lost.
Yeah.
But everybody's having a great time.
Yeah, that's right.
Fun.
That's what it's all about, right?
That's right. And it's not dangerous now anyway.
Yeah, after Mars and M&M has moved into town, where we lost that battle.
Yeah, exactly. Coming up on Lions Tire and Tire-Rama. Joining us. Rustin's still changing his gear around there, so hopefully we'll check in with him shortly. Oops. It's always amazing the kind of scathy people you find around.
Do you know that guy?
We know that guy. I think we do.
They only show up for parades.
He shows up every year.
I don't know who his sidekick is.
Yeah, I like his sidekick, not so much him. So. George Meredith, we'll just rat him out, shall we? You know, George.
I hate to say former county commissioner.
But you did. He is former county commissioner. As we let our car wash making their way to our parade route here. Wow, that looks like a lot of work. They're doing barrel racing in the back of their flatbed.
Yeah.
Saddle up for the Wild Rodeo.
Letter Buck is getting her done.
I suppose you could use your balance and fall off, right? I hope not.
Well, as long as the guy doesn't hit the brake very hard, you know, I guess you're okay there. So, also coming up, the Sheridan Press making their parade entry in, along with Link Weaver saddles and bucking machines.
Wow, finally.
Fire that bucking machine up.
Yeah, fire it up.
Let's get it moving, shall we? See if she can stay on. Joining us as we bring you live coverage of Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Again, our number to call for a shout out if you're watching this is 307-429-0320. Got some feedback from the band there. They got a band on a float. That's the Sherwin-Williams.
The Sherwin-Williams.
They're going to do some rock rolling. Sherwin-Williams is going to love it up here.
Is that a first, do you think?
For two guys, they are really rocking.
Yeah, what with a helicopter and a band? This is a loud parade.
This is the loudest parade I've ever been in. I'm going to be deaf totally after this parade. We've got the Wyoming Game and Fish Department. You love that? I love seeing that stocking trucks. That's what they bring the fish in, man, and dump them out. And then Trevor stands underneath there with his basket, catching them and tries to take a photo.
Tries the photo.
Tries to put a photo and saying that he caught it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bighorn Pediatric Dentistry coming by our broadcast location. Happy children.
Hey, Bob.
He's back.
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
All right.
We had some technical issues there, but I'm back, and I'm here with the Kid Curious float. What's your name?
Rio Franzman. We own the Kid Curious toy store here in downtown Sheridan, Wyoming.
Right on. And you guys just opened recently, right?
Yeah, we did. We've been open a few months now. The community's been super supportive. We've been super excited to be here. It's an amazing event. Look at this turnout. It's incredible. There's thousands and thousands of people on the street, and this is what drove us to Sheridan. So this is fantastic.
Hey, man, welcome. So you got the float back here, and it looks like it's packed with maybe some of your stuff you guys sell.
Yeah, it is. So what we've got is our newest take on Tow Mater from Cars. The truck's name's Toy Mater. It's a cargo carrier. It's actually an old milk truck that we're converting into our toy carrying. So during Christmas holiday season, we're actually planning on delivering toys with this bad boy.
There you go. Well, our viewers on Shared Media are about to see your ride. Thanks for talking with us.
Thanks, buddy. Take care.
You get twice your money
back to you, Bob.
We're getting bribed to
Thank
vote
you.
for the Rotary for best float.
And we're not even judges.
And we're not even the judges.
Let's say we are and grab more little knick-knack prizes and
there we go.
some bribery.
That's
Hey,
a
it's
spin-off benefit.
It's Sheridan Wild Rodeo. There you go, right? It's a great benefit. That's right. I love that truck from Curious, the Toy Master, Kid Curious, Toy Store, and more. That's a great truck.
Toy Mater.
Toy Mater truck. Did I say Toy Master?
Yeah.
Did I? Thank you for correcting me, because I can't hear a thing.
Read also, right?
This is the loudest.
Read.
This is the loudest parade in history. Oh man. But we're having fun.
We're having a great time.
That's right. Got the
Lion
fly.
H Polo. Look at those gray mules.
I know.
Look at that wagon.
Lion H Polo. Go catch some polo action, Tom.
Right.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
The Equestrianettes.
The Equestrianettes. That is neat.
That is the side saddle drill team. Coming up on a 1910 grain wagon. Lloyd Marsden refurbishes a lot of these and has rebuilt a lot of these that you're seeing today. Lloyd's on the parade route. There he is right over there. We have a 1910 grain wagon that came from Wisconsin to South Dakota. It's used for hauling wheat and other commodities and hauling approximately 60 bushels of. It was used on the Gordon and Robert Marsden Ranch near Wall, South Dakota for 40 years. And then after rebuilding it, it's been in a lot of parades. And then we have the hay rack used to haul loose hay from the field to the storage. We've got, so Lloyd did all of these. The Kearney Frontier Regulars Field Howitzer as well, the original Howitzer. And it's limber, pulled by Mike and Mitch, and accompanied by uniformed KFR members too as well. Shriners Hospital.
Looking at all these old wagons. Next Saturday, 11 o'clock at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Sheridan Wild Rodeo is going to auction off a whole barn full of old wagons that we have.
Really?
Right. Watch for announcements in the paper, branding auctions. But wagon aficionados, they might be able to pick up a really good deal.
Wow. You're watching and listening to the broadcast of the 89th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Saddle up for the Wild Rodeo Parade. If you want to give us a shout out, if you're watching, we'd love to hear from you. No matter, you could call us from Acme if you wanted to at 307-429-0320. That's 307-429-0327. We'd love to hear from you. Call in, leave a message, and we'll play those back after the broadcast. And we're about midway through right now. So as again, the 89th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade is underway. And a reminder to you that our shout out number is 307-429-0327. We have stoppage. Let's go to Ruston Burr.
Yeah, I'm up on a float here with I'm gonna hop on, okay? All right, so I've got the Sheridan Lady Bronx, I think. Oh, what's your name?
Reese Anderson,
Okay, what are we on here?
Sheridan volleyball float, high school.
Okay, so what's the thinking behind the design?
Well, I don't really know. We kind of just
Throw it together.
well, it's saddle up, so we were like, well, we're gonna bring some saddles in and kind of just threw it all together.
Very cool. So the SHS volleyball team got saddles and hay bales, a lot going on. We'll be up here in just a little bit, Sheridan Media.
All right, thank you, Rustin. We always had to warn the people not to spray the broadcast location.
We even have a headless horseman.
Ichabod.
I
There's
saw
Ichabod.
that, the headless.
All we need is Ichabod.
That's right. There you go. We also have Renew Flow with us today, and they're keeping folks cool, but not us on the parade route, spraying out there. Giddy up and yeehaw. Get some yeehaws in there, Rusty.
That's right.
You got to get a few of those in there.
I'm sorry, I'm slacking.
You're slacking there.
Well, I might be able to get some yeehaws. Hey, everyone ready for a yeehaw? There, Bob.
There you go.
That was like 15.
I know, you got quite a few there. We're coming up on the always favorite. I believe that's Heartland Kubota. Join the parade. They always have a very, of course, all these are out of order, so we're just going with whatever in order.
But those kids have to be enjoying riding that round hay bale.
That's where Trevor wants to be, right there. Right now. In fact, I think he gets scared if it's a little too high for him. Heartland Kubota making their way to our broadcast location. Want to thank for Heartland Kubota. That's a 120 horsepower tractor with a Bale King model 5200 processor in it. That'll get your hay all done there. So there you go, Heartland Kubota making our broadcast location. Preston was talking to the Sheridan High School volleyball ladies. Got a flat bed with the volleyball nets in there. Surprised you weren't up pitching that volleyball around a little bit there, Rusty.
Yeah, I did think about it, like across from the saddles and stuff, but I was nervous that they would make me look silly.
Trevor must have just got a schedule.
Trevor got his volleyball schedule. How about that?
Hey, if Trevor had been on there with me, we could have played. That's a more even match.
We're bringing you live coverage of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Ride this truck.
Tank.
Tank? Is that what it's? Thank you. Appreciate.
I'm at this end of the table, so I get a little more view before you do.
What would I do without you? No water over here, my friend. Thank you. Rocky Mountain Sign and Design and Print making their way in front of our location. Who's your daddy?
Don't mess with the U.
Neil isn't. I'll tell you that. He's not my daddy. No. He's listening.
That's a great looking tank. I'll tell you that.
That is a great looking tank. A-Line Roofing and Exteriors taking their way on our location, broadcast location today. Parade Routes 2019 brought to you by Century 21, BHJ, Heartland Kubota, Bagels and Beyond, Truebill Builders, Martinizing Dry Cleaners, First Federal Bank and Trust, Lee Heating and Cooling and Refrigeration, EBA Hearing and Sound, along with Smith Alley Brewing Company. Join us. This is their first rodeo. They admit it, and they're having fun. And along with Canines on the Catwalk, fundraiser for the Don Cat Shelter coming up Saturday, August 3rd. Put that in your calendar. As A-Line Roofing and Exteriors. Rustin, we got a roper down your way.
Yeah, that's a cool float. I almost jumped on that. You see the middle part moves if you watch it.
We don't want you to fall off.
That's why, yeah, I was using my better judgment there. They got a ski drawer on the back, too.
Well, we did do that this winter, didn't we?
Heck yeah, the Wild Winter Rodeo, Bob.
Wild Winter Rodeo kicked off this year.
That was a pretty cool event, really.
That was.
Hey, and if you're interested in seeing a little bit about that, you can go to Sheridan Media's YouTube page and see our video.
Yep. Fireproof fencing. Saddle Up America. Sheridan Y is changing fencing. Fireproof fencing. Big, long. That's a long flatbed truck. That's a flatbed, period. I mean, not truck, but that's a long flatbed. Got some folks on a barrel in the back there racing. Even got our own Carliter on there. And fireproof fencing.
Wave them off.
Yeah, we're gonna wave off the water sprayers.
A lot of water sprayers.
There's
this
a
year.
lot of water sprayers. There's a lot of soaked people on the way. That's all right. We're deaf and they're wet. So.
It balances out.
It balances out, doesn't it? That's right. Tom Ringley, Emeritus from the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Board, joining us today, along with my good friend Boogie Truman.
Yes.
I won't call him Truman.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
Because it's not first grade.
I'm having a ball. I'm having a ball, just soaking it all in.
It's always great to see you, my friend.
I'm so happy to just
Boogie Jefferson join us on the broadcast as he has.
To be part of this.
We get close to our friends from southern Montana joining us on the parade route, and he'll tell you all about the regalia and everything else that about our riders and the folks coming up. Wild card.
I got the winners of the bed races here, up behind Excalibur, and I got one of the runners from the Sheridan Media team. How'd you guys do?
Oh, we got the dub. It was a good day.
And what's your name?
I'm Tage McComb.
Tage? Okay, so what was the strategy? How'd you guys get it done?
Get out, have a good start, hop right out in the lead, and go send it to the end.
And you guys had quite a rhythm going. Did you practice?
Yeah, we practiced a little bit yesterday.
Very cool.
All right.
All right, give me a big Yahoo, guys. That was kind of like a yeehaw.
You asked him, you told him to say Yahoo.
Yahoo instead of hee-haw.
Wrong thing, guys.
You said the wrong thing. It wasn't a Yahoo. 307 Auto Glass joins in front of our broadcast location. So we bring you the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade here.
Beautiful classic truck there.
Beautiful. Excalibur construction.
Excalibur.
Yes. Now, I'll tell you what, when you see those coming down the street, you know it's Excalibur construction.
And something's getting built.
And something's getting built. I like it. There you go, Boogie. Something's getting built.
Something is getting built.
Oh, we're even throwing people inside the trucks now.
All right.
So there we go.
Throwing in a few laborers.
There you go. Need some extra help.
Yeah.
Times are tough, man. You got to get everybody you can.
Hey, is that the winners right here?
That's the Sheridan Media Craftco Metal Services bed right there. Winners.
Gold medalists.
Gold medalists. All right, my friend, we'll turn the mic over to my good friend, Boogie Jefferson. He's our great friends from southern Montana.
Here we go with the Crow style, Upsalagan style parade. We have our royalty, Miss Upsalagan Nation, Anna Badbear leading the parade. We have all our royalty, the princesses that representing the district, our outriders also. We have Jack Realbird carrying the Crow Nation flag with his Crow style war outfit, the war shirt they call it. We have young warriors on Shetland ponies. Beautiful regalia on the men's.
Hey, Sean Realbird.
We have Sean Realbird.
Hey, Sean.
Sean here.
Sean said, get wild.
He's been here since Monday. He's been here since Monday for this day. We have the Crow style saddle. The Crow style, you can see the two horns on north and south of the saddle. That is a original type saddle there, Crow style of Upsalagan only. They have beadwork, all the cradles. They have the scabbards. All of that good beaded work, boy. I just can't name it all. It's just, I'd sound like an auctioneer here.
And all of it has meaning.
Yeah, they all have meaning. Actually, the designs, the women are, known for their designs of what pattern and flower and colors, and you would know who's who and what, and who made and beaded those outfits.
Right. They specialize, right?
Yeah, without a name, people will know whose exact design that is. So we have the Crow elk tooth, the women, the men's war bonnet, also the reservation hat. They call that the 10-gallon hat, the 5-gallon hat, that reservation type style. The women's elk tooth, which is, you can see the dresses there with all the elk tooth on them.
and that's the women. And usually that's for a good hunter, showing that that's how many he can provide for his family, is why the elk teeth is on the dress. And we have here we are, Mr. Butch Jealous, Mr. Leonard Benz, and Truman Jefferson Sr.
Your dad?
Yes, my dad right there. And right now we have the Crow dancers. We have the Crow Song Dogs. Here we go with the Crow Hop. This style here is called the Crow Hop. Right there is called the Crow Hop. This is only danced here in Montana, only by the Upsala again, the Crow Nation. Their style dance. It is to that beat, the double beat. There you go. As you can hear that beat, that is it to the dance they call the Crow Hop. The double
I can't believe you just did that, Boogie. That's awesome. He just did that.
That is the war whoop.
The war whoop. I like it.
Once again, the Crow Song Dogs doing the singing for our Crow dance. How about that, right?
How about that?
Yeah, boy, I am excited. Boy, that guy gets my blood going.
I see that.
Oh, man. Now, this dance is called the duck and dive, which means the enemy was shooting arrows and they were ducking and diving. And that represents this dance right here with that beat. A good dancer right here, Fred Backbone, one of the premier dancers of Crow Nation. Talon Alden. Darian. That is the duck and dive. All right, all right. How about that?
They're calling his name.
I appreciate it, guys. Good dancing of solo again, man. You are doing an awesome job. Crow Song Dog.
Hey, there we go.
You are awesome. Thanks for coming to Sheridan, Wyoming.
All right. Now it's back to low-key dancing.
Low-key.
Low-key dancing.
Back to just a regular, relaxed style dancing until the corner. I believe another
corner. They're going to do it again.
Yes. So right there was the crow hop and the duck and dive.
Okay.
Two styles of dancing and two styles of song.
Again, the meaning of those.
The crow hop was just the regular type double beat style. It's called the crow hop. Then we have the duck and dive, which meant they were ducking and diving from the enemy's arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And we have another float with all the young men here, crow style warriors and dancers, the young women and the young girls with their
They're waving at you.
dress. Yeah, yeah.
Is your son on there?
No, that's my nephew.
That's
right
your nephew.
there. Yeah,
all right. I love it.
In a way, we're all related. In
That's
a way,
right.
yeah, we are. And here's the women float with all the crow women elk tooth dress right here. Absolugan Nation Women's Crow Style Elk Tooth. Way to go, girls. We appreciate it. Thank you. A lot of girls
All right, guys.
in the parade with elk tooth.
Hang on a sec, Rustin. Go ahead.
It is beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much.
All right. Here we are.
Hey, guys, we're right in front. We're waving at Sheridan Media right
That's
here.
right.
With the class of 2009.
That's 10-year reunion.
Tell me about your float, buddy.
Well, it was our 10-year high school reunion this year, so we figured we'd put a float together. We have 7 of us here.
That's awesome. Now, are you and I going to do better in pick'ems this coming year?
I sure hope so. I don't know if we could do much worse.
That's a good point. You know, this is a good example, your float, of responsible driving. You guys have a DD, and you're getting YO'd on the float. There you go.
And, Justin Feaster is
And we
wearing
have,
his original
We have
prom
myself, the
hat.
prom king. We have the
Yes.
homecoming king. We have all the other people. It's a great time to be in Sheridan.
All right, thanks, guys. Back to you.
That's his original prom king hat. Did you know that, Rustin? That's his original prom king hat that he kept. Who keeps their prom king hat?
I didn't get to ask him.
Justin Feaster kept his prom king hat. Trevor and I didn't even make it to the prom, not alone getting elected king or queen. Got some of our riders here, Harley Davidson riders. Motorized and non-motorized. That was outstanding, Boogie.
Thank you. That got me going.
Yeah, I know it got you going. There we go. One more time.
Yeah, I didn't know they were going to pull something like that. I just, I was like, wow.
Yeah, and you went off.
Oh, man. yeah, it got me excited. It just made like announcing a powwow style, I
Right,
don't know.
exactly. And they can watch you do that at the First People's Powwow. At the Sheridan Inn.
Exactly. Be there right after, about 30 minutes right after the powwow is going to start. Come and enjoy a little bit more dancing with some good song and some good drumming.
And
from a
good company.
Yes, and from a good called the Crow Song Dogs.
The Crow Song Dogs.
Yeah.
All right, we'll look forward to it.
Yeah. Well, come on, everybody listening on radio. If you have time to come and enjoy some powwow, First Nations powwow
At the Sheridan Inn. There you go. That'll be coming up. Again, bringing you the live coverage of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. If you want to give us a shout out, call in from wherever you are. It doesn't matter. Call us at 307-429-0320. That's 307-429-0320 is the telephone number. And you can call in and do a shout out. You can just wish whoever you want to do a shout out. We heard Boogie shout. Wow, did he shout? Man alive. When I said you did the war whoop, when I said this was the loudest parade, you capped it off with that, my friend. That was
made our yeehaws song kind of.
Yeah, our yeehaws were lame on that one. Oh man, I'll tell you.
We had to wake up a little bit here, right?
Yeah, well,
we had to wake up a little bit.
You did that, my friend. You got us all going. Hey, we got the employee float making its way in front of us. Back in the saddle again as we bring you coverage of the Model A and Pioneer Car Club. I always love this because we're going to see a whole lineup of these great old cars, Tom.
That's amazing. And they just had a big deal here, the cars, right?
Yeah, they did.
On Main Street, right.
Yep.
What is that, a twin I-beam? The Ford twin I-beam.
Various cars making their way. The Model A and Pioneer Car Club. 1955 Ford Fairlane. God, love that. Great color.
What if this was the day these cars were actually the cars?
The cars.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And this bike was the bike. Right there in front.
And this bike, a penny farthing bike, yeah. Got a penny farthing bike going back and forth in front of our broadcast location. Again, bringing you live web stream coverage of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo and Parade. And we encourage you to call in and give us a shout out. And I've had people, they're watching us on YouTube too. We're all over the place.
A 1927 Model T Ford.
and a 1919.
1919 Dodge Brothers.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, running down the street. You wouldn't remember those, would you, Tom?
Only just barely.
Just barely. Yeah. Yes, just barely.
I was young.
Yeah. I had to wake you up there, Tom.
You know what amazes me? We got this Pioneer car group, and then we got the cars, which is a different.
Right. Which is
there's a lot of cars get restored in Sheridan County.
Yeah.
It's really amazing.
Got some of our friends there. Dane, Arno, Little Light, McCrow, Blackfeet. I get that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
That's a nice little convertible they're in.
That's what we should be in, the trolley.
Yeah, we should.
The Pony, Blacktooth Brewing, Sheridan Media teaming up this week, and we have to bring free rides. We want people to be safe riding the trolley.
That is awesome.
So
that is.
We want people to be safe.
Really
This
convenient.
rodeo week and weekend. Now that we're into the weekend, here we are Friday.
Good shout out to them.
Yeah,
helping the folks out.
Yep.
Okay, guys, I'm with Diane Knutson, and you can definitely hear this next item. Diane, tell me about the band.
Well, it's a group of adults and young people from the county. Some have graduated, some are just in junior high. And we just get together and try to parade for the band.
Well, and I suppose if I wasn't working, I'd probably be doing this myself. It's a great time, and it's cool because it's made out of community members.
Absolutely. We work 1 week in the mornings or in the evenings, and so they have 4 days to learn how to do all this. I'm proud of what we put on every year.
They look pretty dang sharp. All right, Diane, thank you.
Thanks, Rusty.
All right, let's listen and watch the sounds of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Band. How about that? Sheridan Wild Rodeo Band.
You know, it's hard to gather people up in the summertime to form a band, so my hat's off to the people that made it happen.
Yep, and to do it in 4 days.
All different ages to come together in sync to make some music is
Well,
pretty
you know what's
amazing.
weird,
Pretty
guys,
cool.
is that the 4 days, there's 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. So a lot of times you only have 2 days for the people that can make either one of those times.
Yeah. Pedals the Clown and making their way in front of us. And we got the ACT floats here for you, Advanced Communications Technology. Yeah, the old rotary dial phones. We remember them. Got their old staff out there throwing all the goodies to everybody.
A lot of the youth aren't even going to know what
I'm
that
going to
is.
they're going to get, the judges down below us are going to get special treatment. They're getting bribes from the
they
ACT
are.
family, yeah.
So like I said, a lot of kids are going to be saying, what is that about the rotary phone?
Yeah, exactly. What's a rotary phone? USDA Forest Service flatbed Smokey Bear celebrating his birthday this year. Is it 50 years or something like that for Smokey?
It must be.
And then the Shire Valley Farms and Cabins float. Look at those beautiful horses, Tom. What are those?
So they're Frisians, right?
Frisians, I believe they are. Yes. There she is. Yep. We got the Northeast Wyoming draft horse, Kristen Ed Grusevich, Miss Tilly on a little spring wagon that they've been restored. So Ed and Krista restored that wagon right there that's making its way.
I love the pack mules.
Great way to see the Bighorn Mountains right there. Pack it in, haul the elk out.
Yep.
They got
some good size antlers on the back of those.
That's what they used to do. Still do.
Muley antlers on a mule.
There you go.
Say again?
Muley antlers on a mule.
Okay.
Good one. That's why they're here, folks, for all the entertainment purposes. Father DeSchmidt making his way by. Jeez, we haven't even got any fishing in, man. We got Coltiska here in front of us. Free tours, Coltiska Distillery. They've got some empty saddles there. They've been partying it up, having a great time there.
I've seen about 100 saddles, all on all the floats, just as decoration.
Yep.
A lot of saddles.
Saddle up for the Wild Rodeos, the theme.
Yes.
That's what it's all about, right?
Like I said, I didn't get the memo, so.
But you need to check in with us a little
I
bit,
do.
a little bit more often there.
Yeah, when you called, I was just.
I think I woke you up.
I think you woke me up. I hung up. I'm here for Friday. That was it.
Got the Montana Dakota Utilities MDU truck making its way in front of us here. We always appreciate MDU and they get us back on the air.
Yes, we do.
The power. Had a few of those issues pop up and they were Johnny on the spot, took good care of us.
They did. And if we got wet, they're right there.
That's right. Good point. Cloud Peak Volleyball Club. Ladies of the Cloud Peak Volleyball Club in our broadcast location.
So all of these entries require a lot of work. You don't realize it by getting ready and then standing in line down north of town, waiting to get into the parade.
Dealing with cranky people and animals.
Right.
Right. Let's talk about the Weaver family here, Tom. Saddle up with the Weavers.
The Weavers have been in this parade. I wrote an article on it once and I forgot when they first started, but this family's been in the parade for decades. Decades. Each generation that comes up, they get them involved, and just keeps on going.
Isn't that great? I feel sorry for the Horse Palace ladies walking through the aftermath of the horses. Have left their mark on Main Street. Huge jackpots and a lot of stuff to walk through.
The aftermath. That's the first time I've ever heard it described.
The aftermath.
And here's Cena walking the, what is that, the Horse
Palace. There you go. Sheridan Horse Palace riding in the DW Autos off-road vehicle. And Greg invites everyone today to place your bets on the ponies and try your luck on one of the many gaming machines at the Horse Palace on Coffee and Avenue. Home of a $316,000 jackpot someone got awarded.
I know a winner that won $6,000 there.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. Can't win if you don't play.
Max bet.
Max bet. There you go. Got Wayne Ellis in his 1949 Chevy. Probably bought that from Hammers too. That's a Hammers vehicle.
Yeah.
Probably Hammers did sell that.
One of the first vehicles out in the window.
Yep. Our parade route, if you kind of excuse us a little bit, the parade's got all mixed up back there, and they got off kilter. So we're kind of going back and forth and trying to find out, making sure we get most everyone in here. We got Easter seals. on a flatbed as they get saddled up for the Wild Rodeo. Saddle up for the Wild Rodeo, this year's theme. Hey, if you want to give us a shout out, we'd love to hear from you no matter where you are. That number is 307-429-0320. That's 307-429-0320 is the number. Call in and leave a message. We'd love to hear the shout out from you. After the parade is over with, we're going to play all of our shout outs back to everyone that if you wanted to call in, doesn't matter where you are, listening to us, watching us around the country, around the world. We want from you. Call us right now at 307-429-0320. We have the 307 Discovery Center. The kids, where you can find all kinds of fun things when you walk into the 307 Discovery Center. Experience the fun of discovery. They're located at 556 Broadway. We have the Wyoming Elegant Miss State Queens flatbed making its way to our location. Let's check in with Rustin Burr with the latest. What's going on, Rustin?
Yeah, well, I'm with this pretty cool fire truck here, and it's familiar to us at Sheridan Media. Gene's driving it today. Gene, tell me what you know about the engine.
Well, it's a 12-cylinder C grade. I believe it's a 1957.
Okay, so this is what they would use back in 57.
Oh yeah, and they're still using them around the country now. They're a very reliable old fire truck.
Very cool.
Yep.
So as far as this one, how long do you know that we've had this through Kim Love and the parade?
Oh gosh, I'd say probably 10 years now since he bought it.
Wow. Okay. Well, we'll wave to our broadcast team, all of our listeners, and viewers.
Our two Sheridan Media vans making our way. There's the engine number 7.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah. Off the Seagrave. Thanks, Gene. Number 7. Whoa. Good catch. Rustin jumped off there and caught that microphone, and it stayed right there. That was a good catch. All right.
He said it didn't happen.
Can we get that on video?
Yeah, I believe you did. Yeah.
Graceful.
Yeah, forever. It'll be ingrained in our minds. We got Powers Land and Brokerage. Saddle up with Powers. This year's theme, Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade.
And everybody's stuck with it, you know. Everybody's really done a good job to try and.
And we've got a drone here in front of us. Yeah, we better wave to the drone. Making its way.
Hey guys, we got Jane Perkins wants to say some things to the viewers at the hub.
Hey everybody at the hub, we wish we were down here enjoying the parade and the bands and all of our folks down here. Thanks to Sheridan Media.
And they're watching from the hub.
Yes, they are. They are online Sheridan Media downtown or on 211 Smith Street in our cafe in the cool eating popcorn. Thank you.
Thanks, Jane.
All right, so we're back at the hub on Smith Street. Give us a big yahoo back there. Can you hear it? I thought I heard it. Give us a yeehaw back there on the hub. They're watching right now the broadcast. And fine folks down there at the hub on Smith Street doing a fabulous job for our community.
You guys, I'm doing a bad job of the yeehaws today.
Well, it's all dwarfed by Boogie and his.
That's right. Yeah, and his war hoop.
As long as Boogie's here, we're okay.
Yeah.
We're all right. I'll just give a war whoop every time you ask for it.
I'm safe when I know when Boogie gives the war hoop. I feel safe. We got Tongue River Twisters Gymnastics. All these kids going up and down this hot pavement, doing these twists and turns and cartwheels and somersaults and everything else they got going on. So I mean, you do that in hot pavement when you're doing the flips and everything else.
Yeah,
you know, it's pretty amazing.
They're still just doing them all down the street. Hot. It's hot. Boy,
it is.
That's tough.
That's hot on your hands.
Tough little cookies right there.
As we bring you live coverage of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade, we have Antler Creek Float. Antler Creek doing water lines, landscaping, well service, construction, and more. Making our way. And now, you know, this float always mystifies me because these guys hide in the skies. We don't know any of them.
It makes it a lot easier to show off. When you're in the
It
sky.
does, doesn't it? Yeah, I agree, Tom. It's the Caliph Shrine. Sounds like they practiced for 4 days before, too.
That long, huh?
That long. Making their way.
That's the fifth style band.
Is it?
Yes.
The Caliph Oriental Band. The Grease Monkey, a great place to take a leak. Oh my. You gotta love live radio, right?
Hey, that'll get you there.
That'll get you there. Nothing will. Oh man. That's a great tagline right there. Caleb Flies. That's what it's all about. Having fun, right, Tom?
Oh, absolutely.
Boogie, having fun.
You got to have a sense of humor.
You gotta have some sense of humor. So Caleb, now that's the kind of ticker tape parade on Main Street you like right there, right?
That's create your own ticker tape.
That's great ticker tape right there from the Caliph Clowns.
Hey, we need a few people on top.
We
above
do.
us to
I
throw
think
some of
next
that.
year we should do that. They can shout it out and go and then shoot it over us.
Just for the
the finale.
Yeah,
right?
here.
Just for the finale.
So this is all about having fun and celebrating, and
It
people
is.
are having fun and celebrating.
Yes, they are.
Well, the Albadoo have been stepping up.
Yeah.
They have like what, 5 floats so
I
far.
know. They've gotten a lot. Elbadoo Shrine Clowns from Billings.
Oh, this is
joining
from Billings.
us.
All right.
You know, you're talking about all about having fun. You know, we came out here to set up for our broadcast at 3:30. There was a few still celebrating when we were setting up, leaving a few of our establishments in town.
Was this like at 4 o'clock?
Yeah, this was 3:30. One came over and asked if we could help. I said, sure, we'll recruit anybody. you got out of the mint, come on over.
Yeah. Just hand him a mic, huh?
That's right. We'll put you on our broadcast. Right on, huh? The Caliph Clowns. I love that old truck. Caliph Clown truck.
Oh, Willie's, whatever, right?
Yeah, it is an old Willie's. Daughters of the Nile truck. We have fun so kids can run is their theme. Queen Karen, leaving a sparkle wherever I go. There's Queen Carol. Hey, there they are. They got little like Ninja Turtle cars.
Yeah. The fastest tortoise right there.
That's right.
Right.
Hey, give us a shout out if you want to say something and wish people well or just want to say something. Give us a call, 307-429-0320. That's 307-429-0320 is the number to call. Wherever you're home, if you're listening to us, you're driving by, we would love to hear you. If you're watching us, wherever you are.
There's
there we
Linda
go.
St. Clair. All right.
She
Good
did a
job.
great job.
Good job.
She did a great job. There we go. There's all our fine crew with the getting us out squared away and getting as we wrap up another edition of the Sheridan Wyo Rodeo Parade, making our way through us here. Always appreciate it. Now we got the street cleaners cleaning up, making their way to the city of Sheridan as we get wrapping up our broadcast. Again, our broadcast is brought to you by our great partners, Century 21 BHJ, Heartland Kubota, Bagels and Beyond, Truebill Builders, Martinizing Cleaners, First Federal Bank and Trust, Lee Heating and Cooling and Refrigeration, Ebia Hearing and Sound, Smith Alley Brewing. It is their first rodeo. Canines on the catwalk coming up on Saturday, August 3rd. The sound you're hearing is the city's finest street sweepers. Well, we want to get into our car with our feet clean, right? You know? Don't want to have a smelly car later on. So there we go, street cleaners. Again, what another wonderful opportunity to thank so many people, our broadcast team, our broadcast producers, Steve and Grant and James Mings happen.
Thank you guys. Wonderful job this year as always. And every single Sheridan Media employee had a job this year. Every single one was involved, whether it was in the float, whether it was the broadcast, whether it was off-scene, off-site. Everyone had an opportunity to get in on all this, Tom.
Commitment to the cause.
Hey, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
We encourage
All right, wants
folks.
to do it with me? Oh, all right.
We encourage folks to check online, Tom,
Okay.
because we're going to have some great photos later on. Ron Richter's been shooting photos all morning long. What are you doing?
Great coverage.
You gonna
Great coverage.
you gonna give us another war hoop?
If you want, man. I got
Okay.
them all day long.
You got. I bet you do. Give us one more, but
All
cover
right.
your microphone up. Are you
Hey,
ready?
you know what? I am excited. I had a great time with you, you fine gentlemen here.
Oh, it's always
with the
great.
shared media, and it deserves a war whoop.
The whole parade stopped.
Every head
turned over here to look at Boogie. Oh my Lord, that was awesome. Everybody stopped. Like, what happened?
Who got run over?
Who got run over? That was awesome, my friend. That was awesome, and that is just a small treat of what's to come.
Yes,
here
it is.
coming up in about an hour.
Yes, it is. So everybody out there that's here in Sheridan, come enjoy some powwow, some good dancing, some good music from the Saligan Nation of Montana, and come enjoy some just a good time.
Good time
at the Sheridan
Good
Inn.
fun. Good fun.
Hey,
As
Bob,
we-
when are we going to hear you?
Yeah,
When are
Bob, we need
with
to
the scream.
I
Bob,
can't. I'd lose my voice totally if I screamed like
You
that.
can do it.
There
I
is
believe in you.
no way on the planet I could.
You are the loudest
even-
person at the office.
I can be.
No. Let's clarify that it's not a scream.
It's not a scream. That's right.
Yeah, well, I didn't know the terminology.
Yeah, it was.
His
right.
way, though.
It's a war cry.
It didn't work right. That's
The war
right.
cry.
That is right. So again, we want to thank, and we also want to thank Prime Rate Motors. They gave us the flatbed for today's broadcast. Provided that, we got that in here. Gene, want to thank Slim and Jim. That's Slim Jim. Jim Schillinger and Slim Burns for setting up the tent in our broadcast location, and Craftco Metal Services for teaming up with Sheridan Media for the beds along the Bighorns bed races. We're proud of our beds. We had another successful year on it, and ACT giving us the bandwidth to provide the coverage this year.
Bob, sorry
No,
to
you're
interrupt
fine.
there, but I just wanted a little
Another shout out.
No,
Okay,
kind of.
okay.
I just want to send my condolences to three gentlemen that we lost in our
Absolutely.
Crow Nation.
Absolutely.
To those families that have that loss just recently, three fine gentlemen that we lost in our Crow tribe. I just want to give them a little shout out and my condolences.
Yeah.
To them that couldn't participate here in the wild rodeo and parade. So I wanted to send that.
Absolutely.
I'm
glad you did.
I had to because I participated, and to those families, God bless you.
Yeah.
From Truman and Sheridan Media.
Yeah. Thanks. We appreciate you doing that, my friend. And again, our broadcasts are presented by our great sponsors. Canines on the Catwalk coming up August 3rd. Mark it on your calendar. Great fundraiser. They were our great Facebook Live sponsor this year as well. Smith Alley Brewing Company on right here on Main Street. This Smith Alley Brewing Company's first rodeo, literally. And also EB Hearing and Sound. JT and Elizabeth jumping on board as they offer you the latest technology, because I'm going to go need to see them for some hearing aids after we're over with this. This is the loudest parade I've ever been in. EB Hearing and Sound, Lee Heating and Cooling and Refrigeration. I want to thank Alex and the crew. Lee Heating, Cooling, and Refrigeration. Together we can beat the heat. First Federal Bank and Trust, your hometown bank, bringing you live coverage this morning, as well as our congratulations to Myrna Loomis, our winner of the $250 chamber bucks from First Federal Bank and Trust. And your hometown bank, First Federal Bank and Trust, Martinizing Dry Cleaners, and get your britches cleaned. We'll need to after this at Martinizing Dry Cleaners, and True Build Builders, Sheridan's premier post frame and homes builder.
Bagels and Beyond. A shout out to LaDonna and Bonnie out there. They're working hard. Stop by and get some food here after the parade if you want at Bagels and Beyond with some delicious sandwiches, wraps, and salads. Heartland Kubota. Trevor was in that Kubota Sidekick XG850 and he revved her up, man, for the bed races. Online, heartland.com, and our great parade sponsor and our great broadcast sponsor, Sin 21 BHJ. So our great sponsors like the rodeo, Tom. Can't do it without all our great sponsors.
Parade, 89.
There we go. Get you turned on there. One more time.
It's been a great parade.
Well, we lost you there, but that's okay. they must have shut our mics off already.
Okay.
It's all right. Great parade though, Tom, and want to thank everyone. So a lot of fun. Again, our broadcast team here at Sheridan Media, Tom Ringland and Boogie Jefferson for joining us on the broadcast. Join Boogie over at the Sheridan Inn. He's gonna hoop it up and show. And we're gonna enjoy some great dancing over at the Sheridan Inn. And it's always great to see you, my friend.
Thank you, Bob. It's always been a pleasure to come and enjoy, a little bit of mic time here with you guys.
Always great. Always great. Look for photos online, SheridanMedia.com. We got a lot of great photos that are going to be springing up all weekend long. And thanks for those folks that gave us shout outs. We're going to be playing those here. James is going to get those all lined up back there. James, you did an outstanding job back at Broadcast Central. James put it all together and got us all squared away back there. Outstanding work, James Timberlake, and putting all the shout outs on our broadcast and had 1,600 people talking in his ear back and forth. The 89th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Saddle up for the Wild Rodeo. And again, one last quick shout out. We're going to take a break from our sponsors right now. And then James is going to play the shout outs that we have received from you already. But we're going to wrap our broadcast up here. James is going to take it back to the studios. And we'll listen to a few of our great sponsors. And then you're going to hear some people from around the area shouting out for Tom and the broadcast crew and Boogie and Trevor and Russ, Ron, and all of our team and Bell and Tommy, and I just can't name them all off, and Steve and Trevor and Steve, and I'm going to give you another shout out there. I'll give you two of them there. How about that, Steve? And Steve and Grant and James. So for everyone back at Broadcast Central, I'm Bob Grammons. Enjoy your safe Sheridan Wild Rodeo weekend.
Not that we need to say it, but it's rodeo week. Bagels and Beyond is the perfect place to grab a bite while you're out and about. Fall in love with their grilled smokehouse on your choice of a panini grilled wrap or a grilled jalapeno bagel. Yippee-ki-yay! See ya at Bagels and Beyond, top rated by TripAdvisor 4 years in a row. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. You won't find better eats rodeo week than Bagels and Beyond, Fifth Avenue.
Canines on the Catwalk, Main Street to the rescue. It's a fashion show with a twist at the YO Theater. See Sheridan's first responders and well-known local personalities stroll the catwalk with canine companions, wearing the latest fashions from Sheridan's Main Street retailers. Adoptable shelter dogs and Success Adoptions stroll the runway. Canines on the Catwalk, Main Street to the rescue. Saturday, August 3rd. Get your tickets for this dog and cat shelter event now at yotheater.com.
Truebill Builders wants you to have a fun and safe rodeo weekend. And when you're thinking of building a home, a second garage, storage building, don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's #1 premier post-frame building and homes builder, Truebill Builders. Also, Woodland Park Storage with their kiosk for rental and payments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go to woodlandparkstorage.com, truebillbuilders.com. Sponsors of this year's Friday morning Sheridan Wild Rodeo events.
It's rodeo time, and Smith Valley Brewing Company in downtown Sheridan is saddled up and ready, literally, for our first rodeo, and we couldn't be more excited. Stop in and tantalize your taste buds with our cowboys in kilts, Scotch ale, or a Sweet Caroline. Order from our delectable menu with seating inside and out. Join us first rodeo at Smith Valley Brewing Company in Public House, 150 North Main, downtown Sheridan.
First Federal Bank and Trust would like to congratulate Myrna Loomis. Myrna won the $250 in chamber bucks in a random drawing of everyone that took the First Federal Bank and Trust Sheridan Wild Rodeo Quiz. We hope you had a great time taking the quiz and learned some interesting facts about our amazing Sheridan Wild Rodeo. Myrna said she never wins, but she did now. $250 in chamber bucks from First Federal Bank and Trust, your community bank. Get wild this weekend from First Federal Bank Trust.
Hi, this is Cassandra Foster with BHJ Property Management. We know you have your own rental properties, but why not simplify your life? We'll take care of all the details like emergency maintenance calls, tenant screening, organizing repairs, and collecting and reporting of rent, leaving you time for more enjoyable activities. At BHJ Property Management, we take care of your investment as if it were our own. To find out more, visit century21bhj.com.
Ever ask yourself how the local folks attending the WYO Rodeo this week keep their shirts and jeans looking so sharp? It's easy. Many of them got their outfits cleaned and pressed at Martinizing Dry Cleaning. With their Green Earth cleaning process, your clothes leave soft and clean without any of those harmful chemicals. And their drive-through makes pickups and drop-offs a breeze. Martinizing Dry Cleaning, 1360 Sugarland Drive behind Perkins. Stop today and ask about their VIP discount.
Hey, happy Rodeo Friday. This is a shout out from Best Gorilla here in Jersey. Thanks to all the great people making Rodeo Week such a huge success, and to all of the media for the great coverage. Wishing each of you a very safe and fun-filled rodeo weekend from Jill Bates and all of us at Best Real Estate. Get wild and have a great time.
This is Kelly Smith of Sheridan, Wyoming, saying Semper Fidelis to all you Devil Dog Marine Corps out there.
Got to give a shout out to class of 1978 from Tony because I couldn't make it to the parade. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good time. Be careful. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hey, Lois Bell. Kudos to you for live streaming the parade for our senior citizens. We're just busy here moving furniture. Love, Linda and Carissa.
Hi, this is Vicki Williams. I'm calling from Klamath Falls, Oregon. I'd like to give a shout out to my daughter who's marching in the parade with Miss Kay, and her name is Elizabeth Williams. Thanks for an awesome parade. Wish I could be there to see it. Good luck, guys. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Jess Dixon calling from Bakersfield, California. I'm watching your parade on my laptop. Me and my family used to live in Sheridan, so I'm enjoying the parade, bringing back a lot of memories. God bless you all. Love Sheridan, love Wyoming.
This is Archer from Sheridan, Wyoming, watching the parade. I love you, Dad.
Hey, shout out to the hub on this as we're watching the parade in our air-conditioned dining room at Wild.
This is Laura Slagle in Belleville, Kansas. My son Jim Slagle has BizTech computer store out there, but anyway, I'm watching your parade live on TV. Thank you.
Hey, guys. This is Patty Eris, and I'm calling on behalf of my dad, Doc Fred, and my brother Fred and myself, and our rescue dog, Addie. Thank you for doing this. This gives Dad a way to watch the parade. We're at home up here in Colony South, and we really appreciate you guys for doing this so he gets a chance almost at the age of 90